Okay, I'm back. And now you can hear me according to my sources. Yes! It's really weird. Just sometimes something happens and OBS does not register what you're doing. I cannot tell you why. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Y'all. You know what I didn't do? I know what I didn't do. I know what I didn't do. Hold on a second. Wait. Hello, I am back. And the sound is here, and my little curtain's up, and everything's good. Hello, everybody. I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. And how is everyone doing? How are you all? So, first off, Grinny, you're not allowed to die. That's rude. If you die, then there'll be like an inquiry. They'll probably think that we did it here at the Foxhole. We'll all be arrested, even though we're all virtual. It'll be super awkward. And also, my controller should not be where it is right now. I need to rethread these cords. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Let's see. Is it because OBS is a glitchy POS, says Krellin. Krellin, do not think I did not notice. I noticed something. Don't think I didn't notice. It's fine. Whatever. Sometimes it just happens. You just have to, like, be on top of a lot of things. So, what do we have here? Chat. Oh, chat is doing its thing. You know what I forgot? I forgot that I like to extend the chat window so that when it goes through. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. So, there's apparently some Grinny on Ice Bunny things happening. Atomic says, ironically, I've known enough rabbits to know that it's their legit answer to anything bad, which is jumping on people's butt. That's what it is. Wait, you just finished painting a wall, Hawkeye? Nice. By the way, are you good with the? Because I know all those tornadoes ripped through your area. I hope you're fine. At least, I think you're still in Kentucky. Although, weren't you in Virginia? People, places. Riss is like, I do not have time to be arrested. This is all I'm saying. Virtual and virtuous. I eat sugar and I make the vaccine behave in Grinny. Audio's great, but why is everything in black and white? It shouldn't be in black and white. At least not yet. Speaking of which, I feel like I have things I have to think about. Trooper, you maybe want a chat song says, chat! Savior of the universe! Bum 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 dum 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 dum. Chat! It'll save every one of us. I need to stop singing that song because I will just keep singing it, is what I'm saying. Hawkeye says, I'm in one of the areas that did not get hit, praise God. However, we have friends in one of those areas that were. They are safe as well. Oh, good. I talked to Grimjack, Greg, and he is also okay. There was a mountain range that protected him, so he's also safe. So... First off, there are things that I want to share with you all, but before I do... you'll just keep singing it? Is it because it's the song that never ends? Okay, so, Krellin, you know the song that never ends? It's the song that never ends, right? Just goes on and on, my friends. For some reason, whenever anyone references the song that never ends, just like you just did... By the way, I'm going to change my mic position right here. That's the way I want it to be. So whenever anybody references the song that never ends, I think of a different song immediately. It like the minute this is the song that never ends gets into my brain, immediately and like instantly a different song pops up into my brain. And that song is Henry VIII, you know? Um, I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Henry! She wouldn't talk to Willie or to Sam. No, sir, I'm a faithful man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. Second verse, same as the first. And that's why I think about it. Because the song that never ends has like the same verse over and over and over again. And Henry the Eighth also, I mean, it actually does end, but it repeats. I know what I'm talking about is what I'm trying to say. And that's what happens in my brain. I'm just sharing. Jerry says, apparently I'm having like a tropical storm up here in Minnesota. So strange weather going. Oh, yeah, very odd. Also, Jer, I heard that you are in chat of our Discord, that you are assembling a bicycle. I went to a store and got where it was already assembled, so mine came, they had assembled it, which I thought was pretty decent. But yeah, yes. What kind of bike did you get? Ice Bunny says, Grinny, I seriously wish that the vaccine behaves and we get you back to being well. I hope so too. Hawkeye says, the second verse is the hard. Well, yeah, it's true. PH says, Trooper, I stayed awake to bring you an important game tip. Thank you. Do the side quests early. The rewards are really good and will help you do the rest. One of them expands carrying capacity. PH, I have questions about that. Because I think I've, are we talking chapter 3? If we're talking chapter 3, which is where I'm at right now, the one with Astra, that one, is this the chapter where I'm going to get more... PH. I just want to take this moment, we're here together. I just want to sort of take this moment to note that PH stayed up late. It is, midnight 30 over there in Central European time. And PH stayed up late to let me know that there's a way to get more carrying capacity in Chapter 3 of The Longest Arc, and it seems like I'm joking. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems like I'm joking right now, that I'm being silly, and perhaps 25% of me is being silly, but the other 75% of me is like, oh my gosh, Krellin, you have given me one of the best presents anyone could ever give me at this moment in my life. And I realize this seems exceptionally dramatic, but the gift of carrying capacity is like, it's one of the best gifts. PH, I'm very moved by this. I'm very moved by this. Atomic says, for some reason, this reminds me that somewhere of a video clip of Trooper doing the Benny Hill theme song. I use simple bikes rolling. It gets annoying. But the things, I imagine if you do this professionally, you're a bike person, like you really know how to assemble a bike, and you're just like, and it's all like brilliant and everything. Is what I imagine. Also, yes. Let's see. It's a Schwinn beach cruiser. Nice. Single speed. Just take me around the relatively flat areas of my neighborhood. It also helped expand my agoraphobic range. Nice. The bike that I got was not a cruiser, but I was looking at cruisers. Before I got the bike, I was thinking, oh, I should get a bike. And I was looking at what kind of bike. And a beach cruiser was one of the bikes I was looking at. In the end, I got a hybrid, which is, I was like, I just called the bike shop and I was like, hey, bike shop, this is what I need. I need a bike that I can use to get around the city in, and I'll probably haul groceries or whatnot. I do not want to spend over $1,000. Like, all the bikes are like $1,000. And so I ended up getting a hybrid bike by Specialized, and I was like, cool. And it turns out what a hybrid bike is a hybrid between a road bike and a mountain bike. So it has tires that are like road bike tires but they're thicker. I feel like they're like cruiser tires. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it does have multiple gears though. Anyway, that's really exciting. Also, hello, Der Netzwerks Philipp. Der Netzwerk Philipp. I have something to tell you. Actually, I have something to tell everybody. I'm very excited. Gummy bears, nice. Wait, what did I do? No. Krellin, do not forget. You're still on deck. You're still on deck, Krellin. You're still on deck. PH says, they're also really fun quests, much more than the previous chapters. Oh, well, I'm excited. Also, I feel like Ostrid whines less than Mackenzie does. Just noting it. Just saying it. Danetvook says, I stayed up till 12:30 a.m. CET to tell you that I have just had oven camembert and some warm bread. Ooh. And you got my bicycle fixed. Nice. I have to tell you something. Danetsvek, I have to tell you something. I have to tell everybody something. I have plans for that Benny Hill thing, but I have to have two impossible things happen. All right, Krellin, you're still on deck. But first, I need to tell you all this thing while there's some people from the Central European time still here. Guess what? If you haven't seen it already, it is now all finalized. I am officially, I'm not streaming tomorrow, which is Friday, but I am streaming Saturday for The Outer Worlds. One presumes I will do that. But Sunday is officially my 5-year streamiversary stream. My 5-year streamiversary is in November, not in December, but we're doing it in December, and we're doing a 12-hour stream from noon Eastern to midnight Eastern, otherwise known as 5 p.m. GMT to 5 a.m. GMT, also known as 9 a.m. Pacific to 9 p.m. Pacific. So I'm doing a stream, and just also very exciting, the first stream, the first thing I'm gonna do at noon itself is I'm gonna show up, chat for about a half hour or so to greet everybody, and then sort of go into intermission to get everything set up for the first thing we're doing, which is an RPG in German. And that's very exciting to me because, one of the things I've been wanting to do for ages and ages and ages was to do a stream in German, an RPG stream in German. And I am not a member of German Twitter. I know there's a German Twitter community, Twitch community and Twitter community. I'm not really a part of it. I'm tangentially related to German Twitter, but I don't really know the German Twitter scene, but I am going to be streaming in German, and it's going to be Call of Cthulhu. Half-Elf Hermit is going to be the GM, and the other players will be Petra Folkhausen, who did Stille Nacht, who's amazing, Balrog, who has done the German translation for Stille Nacht, who's also amazing, Half-Elf Hermit is also amazing, and then Pancake Cosplay, who's also amazing. All of them are native German speakers, and they will be speaking German natively, and I am not a native German speaker, and I will be speaking German non-natively, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Call of Cthulhu to start off from 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 to 11 Central European time. And I am nervous about it. Cake. Ice Bunny says we need cake. Ice Bunny just said we needed cake. Ice Bunny just said we needed cake for my streamiversary. I need a pen. I don't have a pen. I don't have a pen, everyone. Wait, do I have a pen? I do. I have a pen. Hold on. Pen. Notebook. My desk is embarrassing looking right now. You don't want to see it. I have to straighten it up a little bit. Okay. Notebook. Okay. Make cake. You can't read my handwriting, but it says make cake. Okay, I'm gonna make cake. I'm gonna have cake. It's gonna happen. Trooper, you're a bio, so do not worry. The natives are inaudible. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's see. Atomica, see how much you can pick up. It's going to be set in the 18th century and around a monastery in Austria. So I'm very excited. And I have that actually paid off. I'm at work today. Oh, Atomica, tell us. Donut cake. Cake. Atomic says, one of our slicers, which we got from a German company, Webo, has all of its text outside on the main program in German. It usually just pops up the control program automatically. It occasionally fails. I was able to barely scrape through the controls in German to get it to work. And it was nice. You even drew, I drew a slice of cake around the, is that a little cake? So, going to do that in German. That'll be from 1 to 5 Eastern. And then there'll be like a half-hour break, probably a little half-hour break. And then we've got a 2-hour block in the middle, and then a half-hour intermission so I can set up the next game. And in the middle, hey, Grinning Moon, how are you? And in the middle, that middle block is to, Krellin, by the way, I still have something for you, but this you'll be amused by. Actually, all of you will. But so what we're going to do, we're going to play the video game Watch Me Jump, which is one of the nominees for the Excellence in the Independent Game Festival's Excellence in Narrative Award, which, I like to, every year, I like to sort of play the nominees for the Excellence in Narrative Award. And we have done that starting, we did 2018 was when we first started doing that. And this is my 5-year anniversary. This is 2021, which means I started in 2016. So 2018, like 2 years in, we started doing these, the games that were nominated for the Excellence in Narrative. And we did, hey, Max Writer, we did all of 2018's, and we did I think we did 2 of 2019's. We did the winner, and then which was Oberden, and then we did Wandersong. And then there are other 2019 games, one of which I do not think we can play on stream because it's about genitalia. Little cartoon genitalia with like bow ties or regular ties running around trying to go to a prom date. I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to play it anyway. Nonetheless, I was like, we can, I'm so far behind. I should probably just play the winners for like 2020 and 2021. But Watch Me Jump is from 2019, and I feel like we can play that one. So I'm very excited about continuing our tradition of the Independent Game Festival nominees. We're going to play Watch Me Jump. And I will say that Watch Me Jump, How Long to Beat says that it takes an hour. And if it takes an hour to beat it, I assume that means we can finish it in 2 hours. More or less, is what I'm thinking. That's my current theory. Ice Buddy says, seriously, Tripper, I have relatives that married Bavarian natives. I always wish for subtitles when he said something. Well, I grew up in Bavaria, and by grew up, I mean that's where I learned German. So Bavarian is fine for me. I understand Bavarian easy. Bavarian is the is my home dialect, as it were. So it's fine. So we're going to play the video game Code for Chat Time before I play Winnable. I mean, it's going to happen. I only made it to 2019, and this is another 2019, but we're, moving. It's going to happen. Max says, I'll probably be in and out. I've decided kind of last minute to run a Cthulhu Dark Ages game next week with the Christmas theme. Now I have to write it. Nice. Love it. I love it. One level is hopeful. Then I'll put up on Mr. Tom Repertoire next December. Nice. The working title is The Ghost of Bonington Nunnery, or Yuletide Fear. Cool. Well, you should definitely watch I don't know if you speak German, but we're doing an adventure in German, which is set in the 18th century around a monastery, Cthulhu. So you might enjoy it in German. Krellin says, even though you owe me some... Krellin, that's what it was going to be. I'm still not the one that gave you... No, Krellin, the thing that I had for you was the song. I'm going to sing you the song because I noticed what you did, which was you subbed right in the beginning. And so I am going to sing you the song. I just want you to know that it's on deck. Home dialect, Muttersprache. I'm actually recalling. No. Home dialect is, Muttersprache is like your native language. And my native language is English, not German. But I learned German in Bavaria, and so I was like, I can't call it my native. It's not my Muttersprache, so I just called it my home language, which is like Bavaria was my home, so like that's the language that I learned. I'm trying to make up a term to sort of uh, describe how this one dialect is like the dialect that is like. I know what I mean in my mind. Putting it out in words is somewhat difficult. Um, so let's see. Yeah, I subbed when I started playing an ad because Prime does that dumb thing where it doesn't. Adopted dialect? Adopted dialect? Maybe? Although it's weird, right? Because adopted feels different. Like, adopted feels like I choose you, right? Because adoption is like very deliberate and like uh, intentional. Like, oh, here are all the different dialects. Let me adopt this one. I choose this one. But like, I didn't choose it. That's where I lived. So it feels less intentional and more like this is the dialect that I grew up with, if that makes any sense. Although growing up with, I was in my 20s. I was 20. I was 20 years old when I moved to Germany, which, you know, it's, yeah. The dialects in different parts of Germany are very, they are indeed just like in the UK. Actually, in my home dialect is Kindersprache. Oh, right. So then we're going to play Watch Me Jump. And that sort of goes back to that tradition. So the German language RPG was something I've always wanted to do. So it's like a great sort of thing for the Streamiversary. And then we're continuing our journey with the Excellence in Narrative Awards. So that seems very exciting. A game that is supposed to only be an hour. So I feel like we can probably get it done. And then for the last event from 8 to midnight will be a game of Fiasco, the new edition, which, you know, right here, because the first stream I ever did was Fiasco, and I've got great players, and I wanted to get people who were all people who were like important to my beginning stream life. So I have Asteni, who was the host of that first game of Fiasco. I have Best Kind of Worst, Marcus, who was the first person I GM'd on stream for Cthulhu Confidential. I have Rocket Fox, who was in the very first long game I streamed, which was Night Witches. And then I have Little Red Dot, who was the first person who invited me onto a stream, right? So I was doing Geek Space TV, and the very first person who contacted me and said, hey, I would like you to be a player in my stream was Little Red Dot. So those are like 4 people who were in the very beginning of my stream life. And ta-da, there you go, right? There you go. So that, and then I'll just close out. So that's the big stream that's happening on Sunday, and I wanted to invite you all to come along and see however much you can. It's also my very first 12-hour stream, right? I've never done a 12-hour stream before, intentionally. I believe that Prax and I did once talk for like, it wasn't 12 hours, but it was a good chunk of time. But I've never done a 12-hour stream before intentionally, and this will be my first one, so I'm very excited about that. Wait, I tagged Shell Game? Shell Game is also in it. Shell Game is also in it. So wait, so it's Shell Game, Best Kind of Worst, Rocket Fox, Little Red Dot. No, Shell Game's not in it. I wanted Shell Game to be in it, but she couldn't make it. Oh, dang it. So the scheduling didn't work out, so I was not able to get Shell Game. Dang it. Krellin, thank you. I'm going to write this down. Twitter. Thank you. I'm going to fix that. Thank you. Yes. So, what was he? I don't know why, Trooper, but I've got a feeling the finale is going to be a fiasco. I hope so. I'm very excited that, you know, the new edition uses cards, and Bully Pulpit Games was kind enough to give me a code to Fiasco on Roll20. So I need to go and send them an email to thanking them. So that was very nice. So we'll be able to use the Roll20 thing, and that's pretty exciting. And well, they did not, because I didn't learn it in school. I learned it in the streets, my German. Danetzvik says, I'm in Cologne here. Our dialect has the same name as our beer, Kolsch. I was in Köln, I think, once for like a festival, maybe? Right? Some say it's not real beer, though. Hey, you know what, Danetzvik? I don't drink beer, so I don't judge beer. Fake beer, fake dialect. Let's see. Yeah, she did. Yeah, Estenia is so amazing. Let's see. Should I let you know sooner next time? Yes, but it's okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it after stream tonight. It'll be fine. Hey, hello, Jessica FRM. Hey yo, how are you? Welcome in. Hello. So yeah, I'm not patriotic anyways. My family is from Franconia, Bavaria, Saxonia. Hey, Wow Dane, how are you? Welcome in. And from Italy. It's nice. We got German speakers here, and I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing this game. But so that's the big streamiversary thing that we're doing. And the other thing I wanted to say was, you know that secret thing I can't tell you about? There's a secret thing, I can't tell you about it because it's under a NDA, because that's the word, NDA. Well, I still can't tell you about it, but I signed the contract. So the contracts have been signed, so it is officially happening. I still can't tell you about it at this point, but at some point in time I will be able to tell you about it, and then you can know what it is I'm talking about. But I just wanted to tell you that it's good news, and the contracts are signed, so it's actually real now. So the thing I cannot tell you about is actually really happening, and I will tell you about it when I can. I don't know when that is, but I will tell you about it when I can. As soon as I can. Jessica says, I'm good, Todd. Not sleeping, so I'm hanging out for a bit. Nice. What is it? It is a secret. Yeah, this is a very secret, cool thing that I can't say just yet, but I will, and then it'll be really cool. So that's neat. So that's the big news. What else did I want to tell you news-wise? An audiobook of singing. Right, the contract was signed. Next week is my last week in Atlanta, and then I am driving back to Massachusetts. I have just reached out about January streams. We're gonna have Colas back in February. Schmelzer. I'm streaming in German on Sunday. You should come and watch us. What I'm going to say is this. There's a lot of really exciting RPG stuff happening in the fall of 2022. That's what I'm going to tell you all. So be prepared for excitement. And now, I would like to thank Krellin for his resub. And the way that I thank people for their subs on this channel is that I sing the name game. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B on F, more an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Krellin, bobellin, banana, fanner, fo, felon, fee, fi, mo, melon. Krellin, the name game. Woo! Thanks, everybody. Yay, thank you, Krellin. Oh, gosh, there's so many things I gotta think about. I'm not gonna think about them right now. So we're talking about Flensburg. It's already... Nice, Schmelzer. Time to steal the truly stupendous... Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think for something to be a felony, you need to steal, like, over X dollar amounts of something or other. Like, it's gotta be, like, over $1,000 or something. I don't know how many dollars it has to be because I have not committed any felonies that I know of. But I imagine it's just a lot of melons, is what I'm trying to say. It's like... Oh, Krellin just got me a gift, and that gift is bits, and those bits means gift of singing. Y'all, I'm so happy I'm streaming right now. You don't even know it. Uh, I'm so happy to be streaming right now. Hey, guess what I got? I haven't unplugged it yet, but I've got a mute for the banjo. I don't know if it actually works, but it was not very expensive, and I was like, let me try it out. Like you put it on the bridge of your banjo, and it's supposed to mute so the banjo's not as loud. I also hear that it actually doesn't work at all, that it doesn't actually mute the banjo in any way, but what it does do is that it changes the tone of the banjo, and that I hear that that's pretty cool, so I am going to try that out, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm going to sing right now, because Krellin was so kind to give bits, and so I'm going to sing the song We're in the Money, as sung by Ginger Rogers in the film Gold Digger of 1933, which means I am singing it in Pig Latin. And so... Irway and hey, the anime. Irway and hey, the anime. Iwe at gale at way of way at way at way exti ute at gale on way. Irway and hey, the anime. E they ice skates are on say. Old man, the aviation pray, we are a udre, you must stay on way on way. Iwe every eat bread lay on slay, of way at bread slay, ute day. And we see the end, the order will look like the eye, get right in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Y'all, I have to tell you something. I had a thought. We're playing the Long Dark, by the way. Also, we're gonna do a giveaway. My daughter started to teach herself ukulele. Really? Oh, nice. Ukulele. So Krellin says it's $500 in New Mexico. The lowest is $200 in New Jersey. Oh, which hasn't updated its status since 1978. The highest is $2,500 in Wisconsin. Oh, but $200 doesn't seem like a whole lot of money, though, right? Like, I feel like that puts you... Because, like, felonies are federal, right? Like, they're really bad. Like, they take away your voting rights and all this business, right? Like, aren't felonies, like, serious business? Legally speaking, like, I feel like they are. Look, we're going to theoretically play the game. We're going to put the game up because we have to, like, walk. You know what I mean? So there's, like, a little bit of walking we have to do. Is figured, might as well just do a little bit of walking and... So I said that we were totally going to go and play the game right now. But, you know, I feel like maybe we're not going to do the game right now. Maybe I'm going to, restart so that, my controller is recognized. And then we'll start. So that, I feel like that's, but I have to click out of the thing and it'll just, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Make notes in the book of scribing. 3240, the game was briefly on the screen for 8 seconds. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah. If New Jersey was pegged inflation, it would be 850. Oh, that's interesting. All right, we're going to, we're gonna, quit and then restart it. Also turn down the volume because we don't have Prax here. So let's restart it. Boom. Yes, and it'll be fine. Hey, Courier, how are you? Courier, the last photo you posted of you was so nice looking. It was a very nice photo. I wanted to say that. I don't think I said it on the tweet itself, but I was thinking it, and now I thought about it again, so I'm sharing with you. Jessica says, what a disclaimer you did put on your game. Do not use anything in this game. No, yeah, Jessica's like, don't. Because the thing is, so, hello, a moose. A moose, could be a deer, though. Thank you for the compliments on the beard. I also am very partial to my handlebar mustache. It makes me very happy. You know, a moose, two things about that. One, I often... Like, I sometimes dye my beard purple, and I wonder if I should do that before I leave. Like, I could maybe dye my beard purple before I leave Atlanta. I might do. It's possible. Hey, Valtiel. So, Amuse, the other thing I wanted to tell you was, I don't know how old you are, or what your media thing is, media familiarity is. But there was a TV show called, oh, hey, look, we have a fire. Wait, what was that? Did you hear something terrible? While we're here, we're going to just do that. I don't know if you saw, because now we're technically playing the game. Technically. A moose bit your sister? Ooh. Thank you so much, Courier says. It felt very strange having a selfie get that much attention. It was a great selfie. So a moose, I don't know if you've ever seen, but there was a TV show on a Canadian television show called You Can't Do That on Television. And it's the one that Alanis Morissette was on when she was like a little girl. And one of it was like, a bunch of kids, right? It's like a bunch of kid actors doing sketch comedy, kid actors. Green slime would fall from the ceiling when they said the secret word. I don't know. I think I don't know if they said I don't know, then green slime would fall on them. It's tricky because there was another show called Don't Look Now, which was like basically the same show by the same production company, but it was only like one season. I think it happened before You Can't Do That on Television, and they had Yellow Yuck, and they had a different phrase that if the kid said it, then yuck would fall on them. Anyway, there were a couple of older kids, and the coolest older kid was this woman whose name was Moose. Well, they called her Moose. I can't remember. Maybe her real name was Christine, maybe? Anyway, they called her Moose. And so you are called a moosey, could be a deer, though, and that makes me think of Canada and meeses, i.e. mooses. Meese, moose, one moose, two moose. And Moose from You Can't Do That on Television. And I don't know if you know her, but she was the coolest. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Actually, that is it was on Nickelodeon in the U.S. Thank you, Carly. Yeah, has your sister become a superhero? A moose superhero? Jessica says a moose is terrifying. Its number one predator is a killer whale. I'm UK mid-30s. Oh wow. I didn't know that the number one predator for meese are killer whales. Moose. By the way, that's your introduction to Trooper, Moose. So that reminds me of a TV show, Squirrel. It's true, actually. I think I remember that show, but it was called something Over Here in Blighty. Yeah, I just remember that show, and it was Moosin. Maybe that's what it is. There was a thing about You Can't Do That on Television that made me wonder as a kid about differences in educational systems, which I will get to after I finish chat. I should probably say Moose instead of, yeah, I like it. Moose says, oh, well, I'm glad to be the namesake of the coolest lady. She was the coolest lady. The developer announced they're taking all the NFT-related stuff from that Stalker 2 game. Oh. Moose is both singular and plural. I feel like it's both singular and plural too, a moose, which is weird and makes me feel wrong whenever I say I saw a few moose, right? I feel weird about it too. Yep, whales get them while they try to cross. Really? Whales get them when they try to cross coastal waters? That is wild. I didn't even know it, though. I didn't even know that. That's so interesting. So it was Blighty. No, wait. Moose. Yes, You Can't Do That on Television. So there was this sketch they had, a recurring sketch in the You Can't Do That on Television. I do hate Mises to pieces. Carolyn, I appreciate that you know that's what I was thinking of. So there was this recurring sketch on You Can't Do That on Television where the kids were in English class, and the teacher would make them read Paradise Lost, which is like 18,000 pages long or something or other. And it was like the recurring joke about like them having to read Paradise Lost. And the thing is, these kids were probably a mix between high school and middle school age. And I will just say, in California, or at least the parts of California that I was at, we never read Paradise Lost. And I don't know of anyone in the U.S. who was made to read Paradise Lost in school. We had other things we had to read, like 1984, Brave New World. We could talk about what our common texts were. We had a couple of Shakespeare plays we had to read, of Mice and Men. We had English lit and we had American lit. So you had like a group of American lit things we had to read, a group of English lit things we had to read.
Somebody's watching me.
I always feel that somebody's watching me. and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Ba-da-da-ba-bow. Thank you, Amoose. Thank you for that follow. It is much appreciated. So I think the question is, did they actually read Paradise Lost in Canada or in the UK? Is that a book that people have to read in school in Commonwealth countries? Because I don't know, and I forgot to ask anyone. So now I'm asking, for those of you who are from the UK or who went to school in the UK, or in Canada, any Canadians or UK folks, or actually even Australians, anyone from the Commonwealth, any of the Commonwealth countries, do you read Paradise Lost in school, or did you? Was that a thing? That's what I want to know. I want to know this. Aren't those the folks in old clothes driving wagons around a moose? We read. You read sections. Oh, interesting. All Quiet on the Western Front. Amu says, "This is one fine community. Let me leave some breadcrumbs so I can find my way back." Please do. Also, we have a Discord if you want to hang us out there. Somebody will. Oh, I think I can't do it because I'm not in the game's up, so I don't have access to my keyboard. But somebody can give you the Discord link, or you just type !Discord and it'll bring it up. Yes, I bet no one here had to read Bless Me Ultima in high school. No, I didn't actually. You didn't read any Shakespeare? We had to read 3 different Shakespeare plays when I was in school. We have ninth grade is sort of like general English. 10th grade was English lit, British lit. 11th grade was American lit, and then 12th grade was like honors or AP or whatever you're doing. Something else, sort of general. Just be happy you never had to read Papiermusik fra Vitura. You didn't read Paris? Okay, so I wonder if that's just, maybe it's just some kind of weird thing they did for that show. Perhaps. Oh, although Amu says it could vary from province to province. Oh, Atomica, go to bed. I'm glad you enjoyed the gameplay. You did, what Shakespeare did you do? So we did, the first Shakespeare we did was in 9th grade, I believe it was, and we did Romeo and Juliet. When we did British Lit in 10th grade, we did Julius Caesar and Hamlet. Those are the 2 we did. I think some schools did Macbeth. Did we do also Macbeth? Did we do 4 Shakespeare plays? We might have. Anyways, like, we definitely did Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, and Julius Caesar. We might have also done Macbeth. So that was 4. We also did... I don't know why I said teacher remote, but no, I always take the love. I always take the love. Carolyn says, I think Romeo and Juliet was the only Shakespeare I read in class, though I did get extra credit for going to see the Mel Gibson Hamlet. Hawkeye says we did Hamlet, Macbeth, Julius Caesar. Yeah, so we did the same 4. Oh, you have The Tempest. Oh, interesting. I read a bunch of Shakespeare on my own, but we did those 4. I was looking forward to reading Shakespeare, and they dropped it from B level. Oh. By the way, I feel like we left the game in a pretty decent position, right? Like, we are warm, we're not too tired. I feel like the only thing we could probably do, side quests. We should probably do some side quests. But I feel like the only thing we could do is we need pants and an outer jacket. It's kind of sad for us right now. We could make some tea and coffee because we have a little bit of time on our... We have a little bit of time, and while we're here, so we have we do have 2 teas and 2 coffees, so maybe we don't even need to do it. You know what, though? Coffee can be important, so we're just going to do 1 thing of coffee. We'll do 2 things of coffee. We'll just, that's it. We're going to just do 2 things of coffee, and then I'm going to feel good about my life. And also, why do I look so weird? Why is my... Oh, it's not me. It's the fire. The fire's on a weird angle. That's it. Yes. Let's see. Ani Geek says, I say the Asian Saga by James Clavell would be a Stanford Lit classes. It's historical fiction related to East Indian Trading Company's occupation of Japan. Oh, that's really interesting. I am a fan of good stuff. What else do we had? Let me go here. Romeo and Juliet. Macbeth, Hamlet, and I think, oh, you did Midsummer Night's Dream? Oh, all right. Sure, so I did a lot of English electives, so I didn't recall what was required and what was elective. Mm-hmm. I was in a play of The Tempest in 6th grade. I was at table. The Tempest bugs me. And I know that I should not be bugged by The Tempest, but I'm bugged by The Tempest because I know that everybody really loves The Tempest. Like, I do get that. Everyone's like, oh, The Tempest. But I am bugged by it for a couple of reasons. Oh, wait, do we have anything we need to cook? I don't think we do, right? I think we're actually really good, which means why don't we just take some torches and then go? Right? We're just, no. Dang it. We're just going to take these torches. We're going to have so many torches, but that's life. You know what I mean? Like, that is just going to take them. Because I feel like if we're here anyway, at least we can get something out of this fire. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, maybe we did Caesar too, though we read Romeo and Juliet in class. Oh, you got to be Mercutio. Nice. Mercutio's a fun role. The only production you ever did was Les Mis. Oh, you did Les Mis? Your high school sounds very impressive, is all I'm saying. And let me, oh, that's it. Okay, so we're going to leave this here. I believe that we didn't really investigate anything because we were sort of in a overburdened bad way. So we're going to do that now. Hopefully, is I think we've already been in here. I mean, we're a little, yeah. I was bugged by the Tempest because I didn't want to be in a play. Oh no, see, okay, I was bugged by the Tempest. Hello, Frozen Corpse, because
This will come in handy.
I know this is a weird thing. Maybe it's not a weird thing to be bugged by, but this is what I was bugged by as a kid. So the Tempest is about Prospero, this like king, probably whatever, who was screwed over, betrayed by his brother, who took over the kingdom and like left in. Where are we getting this music? Left, abandoned on an island with his daughter, and it was all bad, right? Like, we've been in here. And then you have some poor people, and those, hey, I have a crowbar, right? I have a crowbar? I feel like I have a crowbar. I do. Okay. And so Prospero's like planning revenge, a lot of revenge being planned, and gets his brother, he uses like the spirits to go and bring his brother and various people to the island, and there he torments them, and you had a good ramen store. Nice. So here's what bugged me. At the end of the play, Prospero learns his lesson and decides to forgive his brother, who basically betrayed him on this super deep level that was really, really bad. And he doesn't, however, forgive the poor people in that play. They get executed because there are some like poor people, like some peasants who, do comedic shenanigans. And the comedic shenanigan peasants get killed. And the noble who did the worst stuff gets forgiven. And I was like, I feel like this is a bunch of classism, and I don't like it. Why do the nobles get like, this was me in high school. I was like, I don't like this. I feel like this is messed up. Those are my feelings. Those are my feelings. So what else did we do? What were our school books? We did 1984, Brave New World, 4 different Shakespeares. What else did we have for British Lit? We did a Dickens. What did we do? Great Expectations? I think we probably did 2 Dickens. I think we did Great Expectations, absolutely. Yeah, I thought that Great Expectations was not the one that you should have introduced people to. I thought we should have done Tale of Two Cities if you wanted to introduce people to Dickens, but nonetheless. So for American Lit, you were in a bad performance. You were a bat in a performance of Snow White when you were 9, and you were a mouse soldier in The Nutcracker at 11. I didn't like lots of people staring at me. That's fair. That's fair. Great Expectations sucks. Look, I really, really liked Bleak House, which is one of his longer ones, but I really enjoyed Bleak House quite a lot. And I thought that Tale of Two Cities was really good. But I just don't think that Great Expectations is the one you want to use to introduce people to Dickens. That's just... I did enjoy Great Expectations personally, but I'm also a poor white dude, so I really liked. I like Dickens, though. Is what I'm gonna say. I like Dickens. Look, and I don't think that Great Expectations is bad. I just think it's maybe not the best to introduce ninth graders to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I think I would have also. I don't think I would have introduced ninth graders to. That's kind of early. Obviously, you introduce people to Dickens with a Muppet Christmas Carol. Scabby Neck says, I knew I didn't want to do a play because during my one concert 4 years prior when I did trumpet, I nearly passed out. Oh. The equipped piano didn't like the recitals in front of around 15 people. That's... You know what? I was talking to a friend of mine who's an opera singer. Or he was an opera singer. And he basically quit being an opera singer to go and... Gosh, I need more clothing. To go and be an academic, a musicologist. And... I didn't hear from him for a couple of months, and I was like, I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's okay, because I just hadn't heard from him in a while. And when I did hear from him again, he told me,
It's cold.
I know, I'm really sorry that you don't have enough clothing, and that is not my joy, and I am sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I am sorry about it, and I'm hoping that we can find some clothing for you, some more clothing for you. Maybe at this crash site, we can take clothes off of dead people, and I'm sure that'll make everybody feel better. I mean, awkward. We might have to build another fire really quickly or something like that. We'll just see how far we can go before all that happens. Yeah. Twitch, fix chat, please. Oh, chat. Come on, chat. Yeah, giving ninth graders that expectation of romance and financial advancement is suspect. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I really liked Bleak House, because it was bleak. Like, that was not a happy one. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was not yay happy times. So I was, I appreciated Bleak House. Okay, so I think we need to go maybe this way. We're getting to a kind of, cold kind of spot. When we get to no heat, we will probably just have to build a fire for a little bit because of the, lack of clothing that we're wearing. Okay, so we're gonna...
God, you're freezing.
I know. Look, I understand that, look, the crash is just right up there. Let's save. We have to make this executive decision if we just go to the crash site now or make a fire. Let's just go to the crash site because maybe since there's a crash site, there might be fires there and we might be able to warm up. At the site of... Look, there's a fire, so we might be able to warm up at the site of destruction. So that seems really, what's the word? Wholesome. Jessica says, at my primary, 6th to 11th-ish, we did the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. Oh, nice. I played the second head of Cerberus. I was so into it. I never drama kid for life. Nice. Dickens was really keyed into class consciousness, but that was never part of the discussion around. See, and it really should have been, which is kind of why I liked, I have a great fondness for Bleak House for a lot of reasons. I was introduced to it because Dinah Rigg was in the Masterpiece Theater version of it. So, of course, I watched it. But also, it's just like there's a lot of really good class stuff in there. So I feel like I'm still here. I don't know why Twitch chat is the worst. I can't tell you. I did want to tell you something though. What was it? Yes, I know what it was. American Lit. For American Lit, we did Nathaniel Hawthorne, The Scarlet Letter. We did some like early short stories. I hope that this plane will keep me warm. I mean, what else did we do? We did Grapes of Wrath. We did what's that one? Holden Caulfield. What's that one? The Kid, Holden Caulfield. Catcher in the Rye. Catcher in the Rye. Well, I'm going to tell you this. We read Zero Women, all 4 years of high school, except some poems by Emily Dickinson. There's a house up there that I would like to check out, but I want to get to the plane crash first because I'm hoping the plane crash will warm me up. So that is my current hope, that instead of frostbite, how will I know if I get frostbite? Oh, that's interesting. There's a, wow, it is cold. There's a, good, okay. I'm learning things. American, you did 12 Angry Men. Toasty warm. I appreciate my college and English courses quite a bit, even though I didn't put a lot of effort or time into them. Yeah, I really liked college. Obviously, I became a professor, but I found that in high school, we didn't do the literature in the ways in which I would have liked it done, right? Like, for example, we didn't talk about Class and Dickens, which we really should have, because that was like all over his work, his Class. Actually, there are a number of really interesting things. Injustice, right? Like, I mean, he was writing at a time when it was bad to be a poor person in England. Like, that was not a good time and place. And he said really, really interesting things, and I wish we could have talked about that more, but we didn't, and that frustrated me. But once we got to college, I felt like we really had more space to be, hey, look, I'm being warmed up by the fire. Not a lot, but I am being warmed up, so that's something, right? I mean, looks like I'm not going to be warmed up a whole lot, but I am warmed up a little bit. So if we can just get our core temperature up, we can, investigate a little bit more. But yeah, so, well, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we got here. We have got some soda, which of course we will take. Orange soda, which of course we will take. Airline food.
Prepared for anything.
Absolutely, we will take this. And let's go inside. Let's see what we have. Hey, y'all, we're going in a plane. Yeah, we were the same. I think my first femme writer was Jessica. Jessica, I have to tell you a story. I have to tell you a story. It's important. Our American Lit teacher was actually pretty good. We had a lot of modern diverse books thrown us. Oh, we didn't. I just didn't get any. And the thing is, there are a lot of really great modern books you could read that would be really great, and then we didn't. Yeah, how long ago was the crash? Why is it still burning? This is a very good question. Why is it still burning? It's also sheltered down in the burning wreckage. Oh, yeah. I think I will. I think I'll probably sleep the night there. I never had to read it, but people in different class track, probably AP class, read some Jane Austen. Oh, yeah, no, we didn't get any of that. I didn't take AP. So, you read Harper Lee and Alice Walker. Oh, really? Krellin, that's amazing. I would have liked to have read that. That would have been really awesome. So, in my last year of high school, for our big paper at the end of the year in English class, we had to read 3 books by the same author and then write a comparative paper. But we could choose the author, and the teacher gave us a list of people, all of whom were dudes. And I was like, can I choose my own author? And he was like, sure, who do you want to pick? And I picked Ursula K. Le Guin. So for my final paper in high school English, I read The Lathe of Heaven, The Left Hand of Darkness, and The Beginning Place. Those are the 3 Ursula K. Le Guin books that I read. And then I wrote a paper on Taoist imagery in Ursula K. Le Guin. and like yin and yang, and like the Taoist hero as a person who does not take action, and like anyway, that's what I wrote about, and it was pretty awesome. So I got to read 3 books by Ursula K. Le Guin, and I got to read them because I got to pick them myself, and it was I got to tell you, when people talk about Ursula K. Le Guin, everyone's like the Earthsea trilogy, Earthsea. And I'm like, sure, okay. But for me, like deep in my heart, The Lathe of Heaven is like quite meaningful to me as a work. And Carlin says, I also read a lot of Mercedes Lackey and Margaret Weiss in high school, but it wasn't for high school. That was just what I read from. Oh, yeah. I remember reading Marion Zimmer Bradley, who turns out to be not a very nice person, her The Firebrand, which was a retelling of the Trojan War, which I really, really enjoyed. That one I really enjoyed. And also Margaret Weiss and Mercedes Lackey, yeah. That's so cool. I only read The Left Hand of Darkness recently. It's like, ooh, that is a good choice. My teacher did like my paper. I also, of course, wrote it. I was like full. Oh, Rissa, The Lathe of Heaven is the reason why I paused the game, because I have to tell you about The Lathe of Heaven, because it's a very important book to me, actually. There was a film version of it from probably the 70s. I mean, you know that time period where it's either the late 70s or the early 80s, right around there, but it's probably the late 70s, that I saw on PBS. It might have been a British production or like something like that. I think there was a later film version of it, but I saw it as a kid. I was so moved by it. Then I read the book, which I think is so great. And it is, I'm going to give you the setup, but I will not give you spoilers. The setup is going to sound like spoilers, but like this happens like the first 2 chapters. You've never met Mercedes, but I've hung out with Larry Dixon, her partner, in Twitch chat multiple times. Really? They tried to save City of Heroes, so they're pretty cool. My book. Oh, that's so cool. So in The Lathe of Heaven, it starts off with a man named George Orr. I'm giving you the setup, right? A man named George Orr. The beginning is quite confusing in certain ways, but strange things are happening. The police come in and they wake him up because he was sleeping, and they arrest him. And they arrest him because he had been, the book, The Lathe of Heaven, is set in a kind of like a near future dystopia. Where the future doesn't look all that different from us. It's just really, there's really bad pollution. It's just like, I don't know. It's just maybe just like, it's like it is right now. Anyway, probably just like it is now. But he's arrested because he was abusing drugs, specifically prescription drugs, specifically dream suppressing drugs that make it so you can't dream. And so he was caught abusing these prescription drugs. And so he was arrested, and his, punishment was that he was forced to see a psychiatrist to figure out what was up with him. So he goes to the psychiatrist, this is again the very beginning of the book. He goes to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is like, hey, so why are you taking dream suppressing drugs? And he's like, I would tell you, but you won't believe me. And he's like, I'm a psychiatrist, you can tell me anything. And he's like, yeah, but you won't believe me. He's like, try me, I'm a psychiatrist. And he's like, okay, my dreams change reality. And that's very distressing because you cannot control your dreams. And I do not want to change reality, so I take these dream suppressing drugs so I don't change reality. And the psychiatrist is like, interesting, you think your dreams change reality. He's like, no, they do. And the psychiatrist is like, yeah, I feel like if you've been changing reality, we would know. And he's like, no, because the only person who remembers the differences is me. Like nobody, for everyone else, it's like it has always been that way. But I know the difference, and it's very distressing. And he says, oh, well, give me an example. And he says, okay, so I had an aunt. When I was a kid, I had an aunt, and like she did something to him that was bad. And so he dreamed that she never existed, and then she never existed. And the psychiatrist is like, I checked your records. You don't have an aunt. He's like, yeah. I did have an aunt, and then I changed reality so that I never had an aunt, but I still remember her existing, and I feel really bad that I caused her to cease to exist. And the psychiatrist is like, okay. I'm going to hypnotize you and induce a dream to prove to you that your dreams do not change reality. The psychiatrist hypnotizes him, induces a dream, it changes reality. And that's like the very beginning of the setup. And I mean, this is sort of a spoiler, but it's still really, really early because it's still part of the premise of the book. So I think it's important. I think I can tell you. The psychiatrist at the very beginning pretends like he doesn't know that the dreams change reality, but he does know it. And he decides to use George Orr to make the world a better place, right? By inducing dreams in George Orr, forcing him to dream things in order to make the world a better place. And that's the setup for the entire book, right? That's like your initial sort of problem is that the psychiatrist now like forcing him to dream things. But you can't control how dreams work. You can induce them, say, dream of wonderful, beautiful things, but whether or not that happens or not, like how the dream actually goes is how the dream goes itself. So it's the whole book is about this relationship between the psychiatrist and George Orr, with the psychiatrist making George Orr dream things to make the world a better place, and how that works out and how that plays out. And there was an interracial couple in that book, and it was George Orr, a white man, and this black woman, and I had never seen any media depictions of a white man and a black woman in an interracial relationship, except for one, before growing up. First off, you didn't really see a lot of interracial relationships in the media in general, but when you did, it was usually a black man and a white woman. But again, not many. The only other interracial relationship with a white man and a black woman that I could remember, which is, by the way, my parents, was the couple on The Jeffersons. And that couple was always being insulted by George Jefferson the entire show, and made me very uncomfortable because he just kept insulting them and talking about like their kids being zebras. It was a lot of like, it was very harsh. And as a kid whose parents were in an interracial relationship, as a mixed race kid, I was like, I'm not enjoying what's happening on the Jeffersons. So this was like the first time that there was a interracial relationship that sort of was like my parents, that except that my dad's dreams don't change reality, that was like not negative. And so that was like really meaningful to me as a kid. And reading the book, of course, was such a brilliant book. Such a brilliant book. Yeah, The Jeffersons was the first few. Yeah. And The Jeffersons is not a bad show, but like it was just a little harsh sometimes, you know? Wasn't George Jefferson the black Archie Bunker? Yes. In that you weren't supposed to particularly root for him or like him? Yes, but, right? Except that a lot of people did both root for... I think that here's what's tricky about The Jeffersons. Well, yes, but. Yes, but. I think the but is... that I think that George was a little bit more sympathetic, just a little bit more sympathetic, because he was much more loving to his wife, Wheezy, in a way that, like, I mean, Archie Bunker was particularly harsh to Edith in many ways. And I think that George Jefferson was more loving to her, but then also she called him on his business a lot more, and he took it, so it made it seem like he was... I think it made him seem a bit more sympathetic, which is fine, except that it was just a little rough. Hawkeye says, sadly, many of my lit classes were a joke. Oh, I'm so sorry. The teacher would assign so much homework and papers that by the time we got our initial quizzes and assignments back, we were already in the next novel. Ooh, that's no good. She was notorious for having to take the week after the end of each quarter off so she could get all her grading done in time for our report cards. Oh my gosh. And sometimes she was late and we didn't get our grades until the next report card. Yeah, no, don't give people that much homework. Don't give people that much homework. Like, look, I give my students a lot of reading, although it depends on the classes we're in. If we're in a seminar, it's a lot of reading, but it's only, I max out at 100 pages a week. I don't give them like, I know a lot of, 100 pages a week. I know a lot of class will be like a novel a week or 2 books a week. And I'm like, no, that's way too much. I will not give you more things than I think we can actually talk about in class. That's what I would say. Yes. Mercedes actually has a book series that's basically about her City of Heroes main. Oh, that's so cool, Krellin. That is so cool. Yeah, like Walter White. No, it's true. It's true about Walter White too. Yeah. Oh, that Live Heaven is really good. I really like it. It wasn't until Archie's Place they really explored why Archie was as mean as he was. That's true. Yes, I have a thought about that. I'll have to be I'll have to be behind the 3-body problem. Oh, I have to read that too. The 3-body problem. I have to read that one. The Whole That movie's on YouTube. Is it really? I'll have to watch it again. I know it's sort of old, but I have to watch it again. I cannot think why Mercedes Lackey sounds so familiar. I don't recognize any of her works. Oh no, Mercedes Lackey. Oh, she was very big. More than we can actually talk about in class. Maybe that's why most places don't do Paradise Lost. Well, you can do it. You just don't do it in 1 week. You know, you just like if I were going to do Paradise Lost, then I would probably do it for I'd probably do a seminar on Paradise Lost. I wouldn't because I don't teach literature. But, you know, I would try to give the space, because, you know, here's the thing. One of the things I really like about seminars, we're back. I can go back to the game and look around. One of the things I really love about seminars is you have the ability to really dig in and really get into detail. You can do more than just being on the surface. And I really enjoy digging into something and really getting deep into it rather than just being like, Hamlet, Oedipal complex, moving on, right? Like maybe instead of just doing that, you can actually spend a little bit more time with it and really sort of dig into it and do more and get to know it better. And those are things that I value quite a lot, really.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Hey, look, clothes. By the way, we're going to take those clothes and also eat them, use them. I'm gonna be overburdened, but it's gonna be kind of how our life is. That's how it is. She actually chewed me out on an exam when I got the same question wrong on a quiz and later the exam, despite the fact that I hadn't got the quiz back yet to find out how I got it wrong. Oh no, that doesn't sound good, Hawkeye. That doesn't sound good. I always appreciate the English classes that give me time to read at a slower pace. Yes, absolutely. I think it is important, even if you read a lot of things, to have time to get to know it. Like, what's the point of spending time on something if you don't actually get to dig it, to doing the thing unless you really get to read it? And I know that sometimes it's hard, and there's always so many things you want to do, and I always want to do a million things, but, you know, I do try to make it so that we actually get to address it in some kind of a way. Thank you for DMing the link. Yay! Thank you. Hey, look, I don't have my hypothermia risk anymore. It's good. If I read fast, I'll get most of what's going on about everything.
Handy.
Yeah, I can't read fast. I am not a fast reader, which is awkward. And I've always, like, do you remember, there was a TV show called, what was it called? It was called Great Space Coaster. I think it was the Great Space Coaster. It was a kid show. They were singing. And there was a guy that was a speed reader. And I remember as a kid being sort of obsessed with speed reading, the concept of it, because I could never do it. And I always wondered why I could never do it. And I think I know now why I can't do it.
I think I can use this.
Oh. Valtia says that your reading speed is definitely getting slower. Oh, interesting. For me, the reason why I could never do it, as it turns out, now I know. Because, like, you know, there are things that you don't know until you ask people very strange questions. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are questions that you don't think to ask people because, right, like, you just don't think to ask people that question. And, for example, one of the questions I did not think to ask anyone was this. And I am carrying a lot, but it's cool because we are going to just deal with our clothing situation. And sadly, our clothing situation is not going to be, well, at least we have jeans and, okay, I mean, at least we got something. It's could be worse, but it's fine, right? What is this? A cotton scarf a wool scarf, improvised head wrap. I feel like what do we think? Will this be better? Oh, you know, we can check. Wait. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like this is better. So let's repair it. So here's why I can't read fast. Thank you. I just reminded myself. Here's why I can't read fast, and I think this is super interesting. I can't read fast because I thought everyone was like this, but apparently that is not the case. I listen rather than read. Like when I read, I hear a voice in my head. It's my voice reading the words. So I'm not reading the words, I'm listening to the words. It's like an audiobook, right? It's like an audiobook. And so I cannot, is the word correct? Is this normal? But it usually sounds like that's how I slow read and get everything. Me too, Scabianac, right? And if I try to read faster, I just don't, if I read faster, then what happens is I'm not listening to it, and then I actually don't know what I'm reading. Netflix says, yeah, repairing the teachable about the pros and cons of clothing items. Oh, yeah. So this thing is super injured, so why don't we try repairing this and see if it's better? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so for me, and I didn't know that, and apparently that's not how it is for everyone, because apparently not everybody even hears, oh, this is not very good. Yeah, that's not very good. We're going to harvest that. Yeah, so apparently not everybody hears a voice in their head when they're reading, which I didn't know. I thought everybody did, but that is not the case. Also, not everybody hears voices in their head at all, which I thought was interesting because I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. There are a lot of things that I did not know, actually, and that is really fascinating to me because first off, let us wear this, and then let's also repair it because, we've got some problems with retaining heat. So that looks great. This is a sweater, which, let us harvest that, by the way. You can't do audiobooks? I started doing sales. Oh, I have not done audiobooks yet. I've done podcasts. Huh. You know what? I feel like the hoodie is not as good as this sweater, but we will repair it just to see. Just to check it out. I always thought that's why the line for crazy was, or whatever it was, they hear voices in their head, not as in not their voice, but some, right? Yes. Which is, I can read faster when I focus on it, but I do the hearing thing still. I thought it was because of the way I learned to read. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, I actually just think that the sweater's better, so we'll harvest it. Hello, how you doing, Owen? How you doing? Evan. We're at the plane crash. Which is very exciting. These gloves, hey, y'all. This is excellent. Because I can fix my shoes now. So I'm very excited about that. Just side note. We're hanging out and it's going to get late, but it's okay. It is all right. What do we have here? We have thermal underwear and long johns. Oh, hey. These are better. So let's wear those because I'm telling you, we've been having problems getting really cold really fast, and part of it's that I think we don't have an outer jacket, but hey, be right. Be right. I feel like you are right now provoking me to sing. And I am going to do that right now. Also, I'm going to repair these shoes. Valtiel says, I've never really considered it before, but I do hear my internal voice in my head when I'm reading. Right, so like me too. And we're also going to repair again. Yes, but then I mean, I've also learned some pretty amazing things that
It is coming.
It is coming, so that is true. We're going to save this game for a moment. We're going to just save it. And then we're going to go here because I'm going to sing. But Be Right, thank you for those bits. Be Right says, I hear a voice in my head when I am wearing headphones. In all seriousness, I'm the same. I have my own internal audiobook, but it needs me to read a book to work. Yeah. Nani Geek says, there are some people who don't have an inner monologue or can't visualize something in their mind's eye. Yeah, I just found out about that recently. And I remember like asking people about that because I know people who don't have an inner monologue.
Name game.
Right? Oh. The name game. Come on, everybody. I say, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name. I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F. More an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. Then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. The Noctum Scribe.
Name game.
The Noctum Scribe, Bo Boctum Scribe, banana, fanner, fo, foctum Scribe, fee, fi, mo, moctum Scribe. Nocturnal, oh, it's Nocturnal Scribe. I gotta do that again. And I feel like I should do because it's the Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe, the Nocturnal Scribe, Boba Nocturnal Scribe, Banana Fana for Nocturnal Scribe. No, I did it wrong again. The problem is the article. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna do it. By the way, thank you for those gifts, Time of Gifts. I appreciate the time. All right. The Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe, the Nocturnal Scribe, Boba, Nocturnal Scribe, Banana Fana, Nocturnal, nope. Nocturnal Scribe, Fee, Fi, Mo, Nocturnal Scribe. No,
Game.
no, that's not it. Wait. The Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe, the Nocturnal Scribe, Bo, Nocturnal Scribe, Banana Fana, Nocturnal Scribe, Fee, Fi, Mo, Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe. Heresy Bob, Bo, Beresy Bob, Banana Fana, Pharisee Bob, Fee, Fi, Mo, Mercy Bob. Heresy Bob, Nat one fun, Bo, Bat one fun, Banana Fana, Fat one fun, Fee, Fi, Mo, Mat one fun. Nat one fun, Missile Monkey, Bo, Bissle Monkey, Banana Fana, Fissile Monkey, Fee. No. Because if the first two letters are ever the same, I drop them both and say the name like Bob. Bob drop the B's, Bo, Bo, Fred. Fred drop the F's, Fo, Red on Mary. Mary drop the M's, Mo, Airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Missile Monkey, Bo, Bissle Monkey, Banana Fana, Fissile Monkey, Fee, Fi, Mo, Issle Monkey. Missile Monkey, Unstable Deus, Bo, Unstable Deus, Banana Fana, Unstable Deus, Fee, Fi, Mo, Unstable Deus, Unstable Deus, The name game. Woo! Hey, the Nocturnal Scribe was hard. That's hard. Okay, so here's the thing about what makes a name hard or not hard in the name game. For me, it's not how many syllables it is. It's the rhythm of the syllables. Because the Nocturnal Scribe has a weird rhythm that's hard to place into the name game. So then it's difficult. Like the Nocturnal Scribe is 5, but we do 5 all the time. So 5 isn't like, it's just the rhythm of it that can be very difficult. Crit Twitch says, I feel hypocritical for being happy and excited since I'm not giving Twitch money. But there you have it. No, it is fine. Speaking of which, I don't have access to that. I think I did. I had it right that last time. Hey, the Nocturnal Scribe. Woo! I see you. Hey, how you doing, the Nocturnal Scribe? Hey, thank you. But you know what? Now you said something in chat. I feel like I should do it again. I'm gonna do it again. The Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe, the Nocturnal Scribe, Boba, Nocturnal Scribe, Banana Fenifo, Nocturnal Scribe, FIFA, Mama, Nocturnal Scribe. The Nocturnal Scribe. The name game. Now I got it. See, it's all about the rhythm. If I do the as the Nocturnal Scribe, then I think I got it. It's a da-da-da-da-da. But I was doing the Nocturnal Scribe, and the Nocturnal Scribe, that's hard. But if I go the Nocturnal Scribe, where the is like a ba-da, ba-da, like you kind of just like, instead of like the Nocturnal Scribe, which is da-da-da-da-da, if you go da-da-da-da, right? Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, then that's a little bit easier to do in my mind. So anyway, I got it. Just want to let you know. Boom, 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 boom. Yay, subs. Oh, but also, yeah, there are people who have no internal images or sounds in their head. And I was like, oh. And I don't think it's a small number of people. I think a lot of people don't. So I think it's actually also, I think it's normal to have the voices or not have them. And so then I was like, oh, I'd never known that. Because how often do you ask people, do you have voices in your head? Like, I don't. Right? And because look, the voices in my head, which I have, are quite active. Like, if I'm having a conversation with somebody, or if I'm going to have a conversation with somebody, I often play out the conversation in my head beforehand. Or I was like, oh, I'm going to talk to so-and-so about blah, blah, blah. And then I'll imagine the conversation, and I'll hear the voices, like, I say this, they might say that, and we go back. Like, I imagine conversations, like, in visualization, like, oh, I visualize what it's going to be like when I do X, Y, Z. Like, I just do that stuff all the time. And so I was like, oh, what is it like? Just like, I mean, I run a lot of TTRPGs, so, right? So then you know. Time of Gifts, you never hex the game night. You just got me right there. I do that too, but I've always just blamed social anxiety. Oh no, I'm also just sometimes interested, right? Andy Geek says, the lead singer of Rev Theory definitely does. He even wrote a song about it that Randy Orton uses as an intro song. Oh, cool. And also, like, I found out that not everybody dreams in color. Like, my dreams are in color, so that's cool. And things like, I have dreams where I'm not in them, like where I'm not a person in the dream at all. I also have dreams in third person as well as first person, like little questions. Like, some of my dreams have like cuts and dissolves, they're very dramatic. But I'm going to sing right now the name, We're in the Money, as sung by Ginger Rogers from the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which means I'm singing it in Pig Latin as thanks for B. Wright's wonderful donation of bits. And so, Airway and hey, the anime. Airway and hey, the anime. Way at yele at way of way at way at way x to utet yele young way. Airway and hey, the anime. Hey, the ice skates are on, say. Oh, man, the aviation pray, we are a hooray, west down way hungry. You ever need eat ray at Leonsley, of way at Briansley, ute day. And when we see the end, the order will look like the eye, get right in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Yo, I got back to practicing my banjo, so on Saturday when I'm going to play the banjo for you, I'm hoping that I can play it well. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit, I've got an agenda for Saturday. I'm going to play the banjo. I'm probably going to play 2 songs. 3. I might play 2 or 3 songs for a reason. I have a reason why. Because of a thing. And so I'm going to play 3 songs, probably. 3 songs. 3 songs. That's it. 3 songs. I'm going to play 3 songs. And on Saturday, for a reason that I cannot tell you right now, because it's a secret. Okay. Jessica says, wait, what? I mean, I can totally believe it, but I never dreamed noir, and now I'm going to have words with my brain. Right? Yes. Airway in. Valtiel. You don't need a reason, by the way. That's fair. I'm so excited. I'm off to work this Saturday, so I'll get to watch live. Nice. So look, there is a thing. It's a secret. Who's here in chat right now? Hold on. I don't have a cursor. Oh, I do have a cursor. All right. Yes. Oh, hey, this is interesting. If I get out of the game, then I get access to my cursor. Perfect. Good news. All right. Let's find out who's in chat right now. Who's in chat? Hey, chat. Who's in chat? Let me see. I'm just going to check to see who's here to make sure that there's nobody here who shouldn't be here. Let's see. Okay. Hey, everybody who's in chat right now. It's great to see you all. Nobody who's not supposed to be here is here, so I think I can tell you. Okay. So. There's a thing that I am not committing to doing. I may or may not do depending on what the vibe is. You know, next week is my last week in Atlanta. Right, it's my last week in Atlanta, and Monday I pick up, so not this coming Monday, but the Monday in a week. Today's Thursday, right? Yes. So I've got like a week and a half. So Monday I pick up the U-Haul. I may pick up a U-Haul early to sort of get my boxes and all that. I'm not certain if I don't know if I'm going to get 2 U-Hauls or not. I can't, that's not the point. The point is, I'm leaving next Monday. Not the one coming, but right, the one in 10 days. So I have things that I wanted to do before I left Atlanta. Like, you know, the things you want to do, right? I was like, oh, I want to go, and there's some things I want to do that I just will not be able to, do, and that's a bummer. But, you know, I wanted to get a tattoo while I was here, and I did. I wanted to go camping, and I did. There's a bunch of things that I wanted to do, and I did those things. And there was one thing that I was like, oh, I think I want to do that. I don't know if I'll do it, though. But when I want to go country dancing, I did that. But if I do it, there's only one day left to do it, and that is next Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to pick peaches from the top of the U-Haul truck. Nope, that's not it. Time of Gift says, I'm waiting up for the Shropshire North parliamentary by-election, a constituency once held by David Ormsby Gore, who was a British ambassador to the U.S. when John F. Kennedy was president, because he was friends with JFK. So good a family friend, apparently, that he proposed to Jackie after JFK. Wow. Okay, so there's this thing. It happens on Wednesdays. This Wednesday was canceled. So next Wednesday is the only chance to do it. And I went 2 Wednesdays ago. So the secret thing I did 2 Wednesdays ago. This is the thing I was mentioning about it, right? It is not U-Haul Atlanta Street Racing. And I still don't know if I'm going to do it, right? It is not confirmed that I'm going to do it. But I'm throwing myself a going away party on Wednesday, where I'm going to go to this diner that's from the 1920s and eat diner food, and then I'm going to go to the secret place. I sent a text message to like the 7 people I know in Atlanta, and I said, hey, 7 people I know in Atlanta, I am going to go and throw myself a going away party. I'm going to go have dinner at 6, and then I'm going to go to a place afterwards. If you want to come, let me know, and then I'll let you know where we're going. If you want to come. If you don't want to come, don't come. It's cool, because I know the 22nd is like right before Christmas, and people are busy, and et cetera, so you don't have to come, don't come. It's fine. But if you want to come, you can come. And we're going to go to this diner from the 20s, which is very exciting, and that's very me, so I'm very excited. But then it's the thing, and again, the reason why I'm not telling anyone what the thing is because I've got it. I don't. 2 weeks ago, I went to the place, I checked it out, and I was like, okay, I've checked it out. I see what it's like. All right. Maybe I can. We'll see. And so, there is a place that, okay, good. Which is okay, so just don't. There is a place that has an open mic night and a jam session. This restaurant bar place has an open mic night. And I was thinking about, you can come in and like play like two, 3 songs. And I was thinking about going in there and playing. Now, please note, I have done live performances before because I was in a band and all that. So it's not like I'm not nervous about performing in front of people. I have done that before, although I haven't played music in that context in a while. It's been a while. But I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll do that. But whether I do or not is still up in the air. It depends on a couple of things that I cannot, that I don't know. I cannot say. It depends on, it'll be the Fairy Band Night weekend all over again. But of course, see again, Valtiel knows about the Fairy Band Night, and it depends on who's going to go. It depends on who's going to go with me to this thing. If nobody goes at all, if I go by myself, which is not going to happen because I've already had 2 confirmations. If nobody went with me, I would totally do it. Right now I've got 2 confirmations that people are going to come. They don't know about the thing yet though. But also that the bar that has it sometimes cancels, like this week. Yesterday, they canceled it because there was a private event there. So for all we know, it may not even happen, right? So like they may cancel the open night because they might have a private party, in which case I won't do it. It depends on who's going. So I may or may not. I cannot say. But what I thought I would do is on Saturday that I might play 3 songs at the top of the stream. 3 songs that I'm thinking about playing. Like I've been like playing way too many songs and at 1 o'clock in the morning outside in the park in the cold when my fingers are stiff. So that's not the best. But so I'm going to decide, I'm just going to like play, yeah, anyway, I'm going to play 3 songs. I'm going to play 3 songs on Saturday and see how I feel about them. That's it. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen on Saturday. 3 songs, 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes. Might only be 2, but I'm going to play 3. Boom. Ta-da. That's the secret, but you can't tell anyone because it is not, because I don't, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to, looks like it's nighttime, huh? And it looks like we should probably drink and eat and then sleep is what it looks like. So, or at least pretty soon, we probably should do that. We'll see. Let's see what's on the other end of this plane crash and see if we can find a place to stay. I wonder if we can. I don't think we can start a fire in here, though. Yeah, we cannot start our fire inside this plane. We cannot. Whew. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So, don't tell anyone. No one can know. Gosh, look at this. This looks terrible. Uh-oh. Wait. That was a...
Hard to believe anyone survived this.
They took away control of my controller. And...
Now to find that insulin.
Why the ominous music? Why the ominous music? I do not like.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Hey, I just wanted you to know that I do not like the ominous music. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Also, I'm going to overburden myself just a little bit because who doesn't want to do that? And oh. Come on. It is currently a secret from everyone. Nobody knows it except for you all. I have not told anybody. Nobody knows it. Just you all in chat, because none of you all are in Atlanta. So it is safe to tell you. Oh, yay! 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 Back from work. I am glad. Yes, so, yeah. that is the secret that nobody knows, and we are not going to tell anyone right now, because no, don't tell Dot. Don't tell anybody. And also, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. That is true. Also, I feel like I should not actually explore this plane right now. I feel like I should go to sleep because it's a little tiresome, and Brizzy's a little tired, and we're gonna go to sleep now. We're gonna go to sleep right here. We're gonna make a fire. It's gonna be great. Boom. And well, I suppose we're going with sticks. I mean, I suppose we'll just, well, there we go. Starting a fire. There we go. That's it. Starting a fire. Yes. You know that song, Nobody Knows the Trouble? It's a good song. It's a good song, actually. Am I planning to wrap on time tonight? I'll probably go just a little bit over, not too much. 15, 20 probably. Probably about 20. Okay,
Perfect.
add fuel. Boom. Let's add... I've got a bunch of torches. I should use those torches. That's fine. So, here we go for the moment. Let us take this food.
Probably useful.
And what's over there? What is that? Hey, it looks like it's more airline food. Look, I'm going to take a lot of food is what's going to happen because I often need food, and I will be a happy person if I have it. That's how I feel about things. So, we're going to cook. See what we can cook here. Cooking pot. Let's cook, oh, hey, can I not cook my airline food? Is that not cookable? Well, that's no fun. Let's make ourselves some herbal tea. And then let's cook, let me pick that up. And let's cook, some pork and beans, maybe? That seems like it could be good. Yeah, let's cook some pork and beans, I suppose. Yeah, pork and beans. I actually find pork and beans quite delicious. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire outside will also be delightful. Absolutely. Airline food usually beats moldy dog food. I agree. It's only barely cookable when they're on the plane, to be fair. That's true, a little bit of steam. So, also, in excitement, the gas is out in the apartment, which means we have no hot water because we have our hot water heater is gas run. And so it should be turned on tomorrow. The people are going to come in and fix it tomorrow, one hopes. And so there was like, what do we do about this? And I was like, hey, you know what? I have an Instapot, and the Instapot let's see, we probably should... How's my water, by the way? Like, how am I doing in terms of water? I still have quite a lot of water, so I feel like I'm probably good there. So I've been using the Instapot to boil water, and then after using the Instapot to boil water, use the water as like I'm going to drink all of this water. How many Instapots does it take to fill a bathtub? Well, what I would say is, what you do is you do 2 gallons of water and then boiling water and then cold water. And then you mix it together and then you get like something decent, So that would be my recommendation. I have a lot of torches and we're going to get rid of some of them real soon. Just not this moment. So do we have everything we need? We're well fed. We seem not to have any problems. Nothing is cold. Everything looks great, except for like, the coldness. We are burdened, but we will get better at this, I think. And in Scouts, we had a super awkward but useful wilderness shower training thing with canteens. Because I was in the Army, you do. So this is food and drink. Oh, well, it looks actually pretty good. They're kind of heavy, but not as heavy as like cans of dog food. So I've got a lot of salt. I've got a lot of food right now. Ooh, I need to eat that. These things are quite heavy. My meat, and we need to eat that. So I'm just going to note it. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Let's, whoop. Hello? I would like to, there, boom. And now we're gonna just sleep for like a good 8 hours, 9 hours. And it's gonna be just delicious. Oh, thank you to Phillips, and thank you for your tips. And go to sleep, and maybe I'll see you on Sunday. For Servus. Also, gute Nacht. Servus. It is really dark still, so we're gonna get ourselves like just another hour of sleep, just a little. And hopefully when we wake up, it will not be so dark. Servus. Also, oh, it's Schnee. It's snowing. It's still a little dark. Let's pick that up. No! Sorry, I didn't mean to rest. I just meant to pick it up. Oops.
Made it through another night.
You did. Let's pick this up. Let us. There's still our fire. Do you think we should? We're not cold. Nah, we don't need to do it. Let's eat things that are heavy. Because I feel like if we do that, we will. Like it'll be not bad for us. That was great. I'm also a little concerned about how maybe we need more water. You know? Like, because tschüss, tschüssle, tschüss. Yeah, we would say tschüss all the time. Tschüss, tschüss, tschüssle. And then also, like, to say hello, you can say tschüss, or you can say, like, tschüss, goodbye, or hello, you say, grüezi. Because I was in the part where, grüß Gott, grüezi miteinander, grüß dich, grüezi miteinander. Yeah, there's more in-flight dinners, and I'm going to eat them. Hey, look, we're going to save. Because we're in a really good position, right? So, like, we should save. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything.
Somebody's watching me.
Thank you for that raid, Esteni, but also, I always feel that somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Ba-da-ba-bow. Thank you for that follow, and thank you for that raid. Hello, Misos. Esteni is going to be in the Fiasco game that we're doing as part of my 5-year streamiversary. On Sunday, it's going to be a happy early stream. Thank you. It's actually technically late because I started November 4th. So technically it should have been last month, but this is when we had time to do it. So we were doing it now. We were, Yeah, so I know we haven't played in 5 years, and right? It's the new edition. And the new edition is all like card-based, right? So that's very exciting. And it's all set up on Roll20. Oh, yeah. So I need to message you all tonight, sometime tonight. What time I cannot tell you, because I wanted to go. My goal for tonight was to go and look through the Roll20 and then tell you all, give you the link to the Roll20, and so that you all know about it, give you all the details. If I want to do that tonight, I'm going to look through so I can get all the details, and I will send you all a message with all of the details. Yes, that's my plan. That's what I'm doing. Valtia says, the drum solo at the end is always my favorite. I know, because you got to get the... Yeah. Also, by that he means 2 a.m. Might be 2 a.m. Like, it'll be sometime before tomorrow. And tomorrow doesn't happen until you go to sleep and wake back up again. Unless the sun has risen. If the sun has risen, then it's probably the next day. But if you do it before the sun has risen, then you're technically still in that day, probably. Yep, that's how that works. That's exactly how that works. And, yep. So I don't know if this is, this in here is going to be at all useful. If we can do anything in here, but I figure, check it out. Right. Sometime before sunrise. That's exactly what's going to happen. And it looks like there's nothing in there for us, sadly. All right, we're going to find the insulin, and we're going to find ID tags while we're here. We're playing The Long Dark, for all of you who do not know. And we are currently Astrid, who is a doctor. A little mysterious, if you ask me. And I wonder if the people in the town can use this food. Maybe. I mean, we'll find out. There's a plane crash, and we've gone up to investigate the plane crash. Oh, there's a dead body. Hopefully a dead body. There are no zombies. We're going to go and see if, we can find... There's a person who's a diabetic, and we have to see if we can find their insulin. And also get whatever information we can about the accident as possible. Yeah. Oh, an ID? Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna...
These poor people. Nothing but wreckage.
Yeah, nobody's alive here, and I don't think we're gonna find anybody alive, so... It's gonna just be unfortunate, is what I think. Plank, yeah, plank, so this is... I'm very excited. We still don't know... Yeah, we don't know what the case is. That we don't, and I don't know if it's, like, experimental or what's in that case. Also, gonna note we're losing heat real fast because it's apparently awful here. But we do have a plane we can go back to, and we can start another fire, and I think it'll be okay.
This will come in handy.
Nice. We need another bit of outerwear, but... Oh, so right now we're Astrid, and we have her estranged husband, or perhaps ex-husband, and he has no shoes, which is unfortunate for him. And he complains about it a lot, because I don't know, he doesn't like having no shoes in the middle of the tundra, which I feel like is very complaining of him, is all. Aren't there parts of the planet actively on fire? There are, and that's really nice because, it keeps you warm. That feels bad. Yeah, I know. We'll make a fire for you. Don't worry, we will. I wonder if the weather will get better. I do wonder. Yeah, shoes are a luxury. All right. We will head back. We'll head back to the plane over there where our fire is. We will work it out. It's all right. So why are we having a massive blizzard right now? That is not what I asked for.
If I don't warm up...
We're on our way. We're on our way right now. Trevor wants people to heat torches with heavy weights and frostbite to be less whingy. I feel like, what did I do? We're gonna just warm up. It'll be fine. Yeah, I imagine you must use the arrows to craft, the feathers to craft arrows. That's what I imagine. I imagine it has to be that way. Let's start this fire, and let's go. I hope. We need the fire. We do need the fire to start in the first pass. She's a little popsicled,
One little fire.
but while the fire's going, I think we're in a better position because, look at that. And we'll just add a little bit of fuel. We probably don't need 2 full hours, but actually, you know what? Let's get some more water. No, I want water. Because we kind of are running out of water a little bit, so I feel like that's fine. And while we're here, we should check out our new clothes. Because I believe we found new clothes. Oh, hey, look, our clothes are wet. I believe that when you take your clothes off, they dry faster. And we now have a full set of clothes, which is really good. I feel like we should maybe take off some of our clothes, right? Because I think things dry faster if you take them off, right? They do. So let's... Well, before we do that, though, we're going to harvest some things. Am I a bad person for using Bliss to guarantee? No, you're not a bad person at all. That seems only sensible. It seems very sensible. A worn hoodie, ragged hoodie. Let's repair this hoodie and see how that goes for us. She's pretty encumbered, but she doesn't whine about it as much, is all I'm saying. So, you know, because you're sitting next to, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because I feel like sometimes I worry that I just made that up, but I don't think I did. So, this is about the same warmth. Yeah, I actually think that this is not better. So we're going to just harvest all of that. There are a lot of, well, and if there are like a lot of extra copies, I feel like it's okay. Also, I will say this. I care about a lot of things. I care about, oh, hey, look, our fire's all taken care of. I care about a lot of things. I care about books. I care about animals. I care about many, many things. But, oh, you know what? The fire's out. And also, not only is the fire out, but also we burned up the water because we were that took too long. Yeah. Yes.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, no.
Come on.
I was just going to say that despite the fact that all those things matter to me, people matter to me more. And if it's the choice of saving somebody's life and having a fire, you know what, though? Maybe I don't need to start a fire right now.
Come on, little
It's too late. It's too late. I'm already starting. But I was just thinking that if the wind has died down, I could go out and explore. But it's fine. We'll just get our... we're going to cook our water right now. And we're going to pick up our scarf. And we are going to... It's still wet. Why is it still wet? Come on, scarf. Okay, so we are here. We're going to eat food. And we're going to eat heavy food. Like our fresh wolf meat, because it's heavy. And then we're going to drink all the water, because that is also heavy. And we're making more water. And then we're going to be like, I just feel like we're great. I actually am going to get caught up on CR so I can start hosting once we get to January. I am hoping that by the 6th, everything will be set up for me.
Name game.
That is my hope. I mean, I don't know. But if things are not, look, if my internet is not set up by the 6th, something is wrong. If I don't have my desk set up so that I can do work, something is wrong because of the thing, the secret thing. But Hrothgar noted something. Hrothgar says, I'd say I'm a trooper, but you're a trooper. The name game. Thank you for that resub, Hrothgar Thorson. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, on M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Hrothgar Thorson, Hrothgar Thorson, Hrothgar Thorson, Hrothgar Thorson, banana fan for Hrothgar Thorson, the 5 mom Hrothgar Thorson. Hrothgar Thorson, the name game. Y'all, so many things I want to share with you. So many things. No, see, the thing is, I have, emotes. I try. I really do. Like, I try the whole thing, right? Turing Virtual will still cater. Thank you. So here's the thing. I'm going to move back on campus. And if I'm moving back on campus, I should have the internet right there. So it shouldn't be a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be a problem because it shouldn't be a problem because the internet should be one of those things you have. Thank you. Let's save, by the way. I just have to, the thing is, all my furniture is in storage right now, so I have to call the storage people and get them, okay, look, there's no blizzard. We're going to go off and explore, and everything will be great. So the what do you call them? The everything should work out. There should be no problem. Hey, I'm still about the same when it comes to encumbrance. Oh, that's because of the water, which I'm going to just drink myself up. Oh, I love that flame. Nice. That doesn't worry me. What worries me is the indouble pleasure and childlike glee it gives you. So I think for me, what I'm pondering is, I need to, okay, look, here's what's what. I just emailed my university again saying, hey, university, I'm just circling back around because I haven't heard back from you. I ordered my U-Haul for the 27th, so I should be back on campus the 28th or 29th or the 30th. So I'm just checking in to make sure that the unit will be ready by then and that you will make sure that my swipe access has been activated and that I can get my keys. And once I hear back from them definitively saying yes, if they're not on top of things, I will be a sad camper. But once they say yes, then I will call Pods and say, hey, can you please deliver all of my furniture probably on the Friday? And then I will hopefully, pick up the U-Haul Monday, depending on how my life goes.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, university administration is... it's university administration, and I am not a student, right? I'm going to be moving in during winter break. So I have some concerns about that.
I'll take it.
But we will see what we can do. We will see what happens. Yeah. Let's see what we have. But what I'm hoping is that everything will be that I can get the stuff ordered, and then I'll get the clothes will... How's my fire? Fire looks like it's burning out. It still bugs my mind. It's a special program. They often don't, but it's a special program called Scholar in Residence, and there are only 4 of them. I do need to teach next semester. Indeed, I do. I do need to teach next semester. Yes. As a matter of fact, we're going to get ourselves under that 60 weight limit. We're going to do that. Yes. Yes, I do. I do need to get it. Oh, looks like it's died. Whatever. All right. So we need to just press forward. And we need to do something with our current situation. Is it at least a course you've taught before? I'm teaching one course that's brand new and one course that I have taught before. So I actually have to work on the course that's brand new. I have taught before, but not at Tufts, and so not in their format. So I have to go, and I didn't teach. I taught it a little while ago, so I have to update, go and do new research and update everything. So that is, let us harvest. So I do have I have class prep to do, but I do not think that this baseball cap will be useful. I am still looking for that NPC's insulin, but I'm also thinking that this wool toque might be very good. I also think I can drop a sewing kit to lessen my load. Let's see. Yes, yes, indeed. So let's wear that, and then harvest that. Yeah, so I've got some class prep to do, but here's the thing. Oh yeah, I don't think I finished telling the story. So I have got a bunch of things that so we have a sweater. And this is probably better. Probably better. So I've got all this stuff I have to pack, right? And whether or not there's just like some logistical problems is what it is. There's just some irritating logistical problems. Let's wear that, and then let us harvest all the rest of it. And then it'll probably be time to go to sleep again, but I don't think that'll be the end of the world, because we are eating food. And how are you doing? Oh no, okay, we're good. You know what we're doing really is I like to think of it as lessening our encumbrance by doing things. All right, what do we have? We have new
Getting dark out here.
jeans. It looks like the cargo pants are better than the jeans, so let's harvest that. Our current weight, I'm hoping we've gotten under. See, it's one of the reasons why I'm trying to. It's one of the reasons why climbing socks. Do you think they're better? We'll find out. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to break down this clothing, because I think clothing weighs more than just cloth does.
I've never felt so cold
Oh.
in my life.
I see. Thanks. Yes, they are better. Let's, hey, it's super dark. Let's go back. We're going back. Hey, we're back under 60, so we're moving again. So, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna make our way back. I do love carrying more things. That is something that I do enjoy. Rissa, Astrid needs fire badly. We are moving. We've gotten under 60 kilograms, so like I feel. Now it does seem like we've not gotten very far in our journey, but that's because we've got, a lot to do moving. And we'll just, I would like more firewood, but you know. Hey, look, here we are. It's gonna be a fire. Sales move, they do. All right, where's our fire? I can't see anything. There it is, right there. We're gonna just, start our fire. Why is our chance of success so low? Oh, I know why. Because we don't have, a lot of fuel. That's not great. Well, we'll try it. How to know you knew how that should be, like, I knew. I don't know if we're gonna be able to, our chance of seeing this fire is not so great, but, oh, we did it. Add fuel. Coal. Hey, look. Fire. I'm feeling really good about our life. We are going to right now eat some, meat, because that's particularly heavy. And then we will drink some tea. Look, it's because we're old. Look, we have got this, right? We have got this. We are superstars. We're going to make some herbal tea. We're going to warm ourselves up. We will not be sad. We will also probably just put out put out the little bedroll and everything. I realize that we are, and look, we have just lessened our burden a lot, and really soon we're going to be under 55K for the first time in a while, right? I'm very proud of ourselves, and we will just drink this right now. And look how nice all that is. And I don't think we have anything else we have to do. We'll get like 3 hours of fire, and we do need more fire-making materials. That is a true statement. I will note it. I mean, yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna get a bedroll. Sleeping. A good 9 hours of sleep, wake up, drink more water. Yeah, and everything will be fine. Look, I think that we are yeah, see, that's what, you eat the heavy food, right? That meat is super heavy. I feel like it is super dark. Let's just sleep for another 2 hours. Sometimes I just want to sleep all night and into the morning because I don't want to wander around when it's dark. Look at that. We'll just pick up our bedroll. We will have some saltine crackers. And then we will drink a metric ton of water. And we drank almost a full liter, over half. And we are not particularly encumbered at the moment. And we're going to save because I feel like we are like in a good place. We're in a good place. Look at that. And now yeah. It was in the 30s. Oh, Rissa, it was in the 30s. Maggie did not want to get out of bed. Yes, cats do find humans to be warm. Yes. Hey, look how fast I'm moving. Look at this. We're in a good place. Carnage, destruction. Yeah, I mean, there's a little carnage. Destruction. Hey, y'all, I was thinking about a lot of things, and for the next part of the Foxhole's journey, because, I think about these things all the time, because, and I haven't been able to, I'm really looking forward to crunching all the numbers and doing all the analysis of what Twitch was like last year. I'm also thinking about the things that I want to do for us next year.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
It'll be a little tricky because there's going to be a bunch of, what do you say? Like, I've got a bunch of stuff going on next next in the fall. I'm trying to keep my Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays free of streams because I'll do like game night for the students on Mondays, and I'm trying to keep my
I think I can use this.
nice Tuesdays and Thursdays free of streams. However, I will tell you now that I will be doing a 6-shot that I was supposed to do in November, December on Tuesdays, probably in sometime in January, February. And then I'll do like a 2 to 3 shot probably in, gosh, it is really cold up here. I lose heat so fast. A 2 to 3 shot on a Wednesday in February. So I'm going to have a little bit of that going on there, but including some super secret thing that I can't not tell you about. There are a couple super secret things that I can't tell you about, sadly. But, oh, look at these two people. That is, F. LeBlanc and K. Morrison. Yikes. Ooh! Oh, I forgot. I need to write that down. Don't let me forget to write this down. I'm gonna be doing some. I'm gonna try, since I've got lawyer language now, to do some music streams, music history streams, in the fall, not in January, because I've got this deadline. Because I've got a super secret deadline that I cannot talk about. But that's end of January is when that deadline is. So I'm hoping like in February I can. So there are some things that are going to make it a little bit difficult all the timing because Mondays are out. I really want to avoid Tuesdays and Thursdays if I can. And, that's when the semester's on, that is a thing that I'm trying to do. But I have got things. We've got the new season of Witcher happening, which I think will be moving to Sundays next semester. I'm very excited about that. I have got a secret thing on Saturdays that I cannot yet announce. I have got... So that's, yeah. I'm just saying that there are a bunch of things happening, and I don't know, and I have less time. Well, but look, one of those things you're going to find about really soon. One of those things you're going to find out about in February. The other one, I have no idea when you're going to find out about it. That I don't know. That I can't say. Oh, you know what I was wanting to do? I was remembering that I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to build another fire campsite, but not back there, over here, so I don't have to walk back to the beginning of the plane, so that I can.
This will come in handy.
Oh, hey. We are now moving very slowly and losing heat, so I say we find a place where we can build fire. I don't know if we can find that place. Rissa's courtesy as a curiosity.
I'm freezing.
So here's the thing, Astrid. We're going to try to find a windbreak, and if we can find a windbreak, we will build that fire there. Although, here we go. See, just look. Here we are. Just like that. Building a fire. Burning books. Using all of our fuel, and we still don't have the insulin. I think it's further along. But see, my idea is to basically build campfires. Oh, we'll make it all along the way so that we don't have to walk as much, and I can spend the time warming up and
Perfect.
fixing the situation with our we've got clothes, so we got 2 hours and some. Let's see what we got. Oh gosh, why are our clothes so wet? Why? Let's drop that. Yeah. A light shell. I imagine the light shell's not as good. Parka. Well, by the way, you know what I think? I think we might be able to, I think we might have a... Yeah, I suppose blowing snow is wet, which is irritating. We're going to repair that too. I think we might have a sewing kit we can drop, now that I think about it. All right, let's see. Ski jacket. This parka, it does not look like it is good. That was like a waste. That was a waste. My pants are wet, and I didn't do it. Let me harvest all this and see how we're doing in terms of... I'm glad I've got a bunch of coal. Let's add fuel to that fire, why don't we? My pants are wet and I didn't do it. Okay, and by the way, we're just going to go and drink some water. I kind of feel like we should make more water because I feel like we are... look, I know that this water takes up a lot, is heavy and it takes up a lot of space, but I kind of think we have to do it. So where are we? We're still working on this. We've got a shell that we're going to harvest. And we're going to pick up this toque. Oh man, that wind is very distressing to me. We don't need this t-shirt. So what I want to tell you, yeah, there are a lot of things I want to do. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to do like a kind of, I think it would be nice at the... Oh, I wonder what's better, combat pants or... So cargo pants are better than jeans in basically every way. So the question is, are combat pants better? I don't know, we'll find out. I feel like what I should do is make a beginning of the year, like a New Year's stream is what I think I should do. Oh, we did that last year, didn't we? We did a New Year's Eve stream, and we sang, and it was really nice, and I was quite happy about it. And, oops, look at that. Great. Let me just take all of that. We're good. We're good. We have done good work. We're going to continue eating heavy things, like our wolf meat. Look, I'm just trying to get through our encumbrance, is what I'm doing. Yeah, we did, but it's true. So we can't do that, which was too bad. The move is I've got the U-Haul for 5 days, starting on the 27th, and it's like a 2-day trip. It's a 2-day drive from it's like 18 hours from Atlanta to Boston, and I'm gonna stop by and it's like 18 hours. I'm gonna do this in 2 nights. Well, I'm gonna spend the night. I'm gonna drive, sleep at a hotel, and then finish the drive. On the way, I'm gonna go and see Prax. So it's gonna be like a good 2 hours worth of driving, I would say. Nope. No. Ah. Where are these? Harvest those. And yeah, and then I still have to... So it's going to be at least 2 days in the driving part, but when I pick up the van, I most likely am not going to be able to just load up the van and drive out that day, because I'm going to have to pack. And, yeah, I'm going to have to pack. And I'm not going to be able to pack, I don't think, before I get the U-Haul. So, like, there's just some kind of like tricky logistics to deal with that are. There are some tricky logistics to deal with. That. Speaking of tricky logistics, by the way, I realize that we are not doing all the searches we could be doing, but we are trying to like be useful. Oh, speaking of which, these climbing socks are better than the wool socks. So that was a thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to repair those so we can have better socks. Thank you, Rissa. I wish I had a room to let you crash. Oh, thank you. I feel like I'll be fine. I don't mind. I'll just like grab a place in Charlottesville and, you know, it'll be grand. I think it'll be absolutely fine. I also have the feeling that we're going to spend the night at this campsite. You know what I mean? That's the feeling I get. Yeah, Mackenzie would kill for a lot of things. I do just want to point out that Ostrid whines way less than Mackenzie does. That's just all I'm noting. Okay, so all of our clothing has been dealt with. I wish we had some accessories, but we don't. We are at 55K. Gee, I do feel like we should probably have more. Let's have this soda. I feel like we should really have more wood burning stuff because I don't think we have enough. But you know, nobody asked me. How much do we have? 8 bandages. That's pretty decent. How much cloth do we have? We have 23 cloth, which is really good, and I'm very glad we do. I also think we have a whole bunch of torches we can get rid of. Look at that. We're going to just drop that. I knew that. So look, I feel like we are carrying a lot of stuff that we're going to eventually get rid of. And I am feeling very good about where we're at. Okay, we're going to head out. Save. Search more stuff. Encumber ourselves a little bit more. But when we get tired, we can go back to that campsite. And we're good. Okay, it's like, is it really 20 kilos over weight? Is it? Maybe. But
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
But what exactly is weight? You know, like, what is it really? Do we even know what weight is? Have we even heard of weight before? I don't even think I know her. This is, hey, do you think we'll find anybody alive? That's my question. Do you think we'll find anybody alive?
I'll take it.
Weight is a force enacted upon mass by gravity. We'll find out when we fall through ice. Oh, hey, speaking of... Oh, dress shoes. Speaking of bandages... No. Antiseptic. There was something I wanted to share with you.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
How heavy was your kit when you did basic with... It was pretty heavy, actually. And there were times when they decided to test to see when I was actually hardcore enough and then gave me huge... Like, at one point in time when I was in PLDC, which is the Primary Leadership Development course, I was carrying my regular rucksack, which was heavy. I was also carrying the... Wait, did you hear that? I thought I heard somebody. I wonder if somebody's alive out here. That was the question I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask if you thought we would be able to find
I'll take it.
if I was wondering if you thought we'd find somebody alive. I think there's somebody alive out here. Y'all, I think somebody's alive out here. The question is, where are they? So, oh yeah, so that one PLDC course, I'm going to leave this food for the moment because there seems to be quite a lot of food, and I am a tad over encumbered, so I feel like I probably don't need it 100% right now, but we're going to just drink that soda, keep ourselves topped up. No, it should not be a bear. So yeah, so I was carrying my regular rucksack, which was all full of stuff, which is pretty heavy. Look, somebody's alive out here. Where? It sounds like they're coming from back there, but I don't see them. They might. Yeah.
I think I can use this.
So they loaded me up, right, with, so I had my regular pack on, and then they also gave me the M60 machine gun, which is quite heavy. It does sound like whimpering to me. So I had the heavy M60 machine gun. It also comes with a tripod and extra ammo, which should go to a different person than the person carrying the M60 machine gun, but they decided to have me carry that as well. And then they also decided to have me carry the radio, which is also quite heavy. So I was carrying my pack, the radio, which comes in a pack, and also the M60 machine gun with the tripod and extra ammo. So I was carrying 1, 2, 3 people's loads. I was carrying extra load. I was carrying my load plus extra loads, and normally you only carry your load, but somebody's got to carry the extra. But usually you're only talking about 1 extra, and I was carrying three extra loads, and yes, that's what I was doing. I was carrying a lot, a huge amount of things. More than would be appropriate at all. No, I didn't do anything to make them angry. It was the army sometimes is it's complicated. The Weimar Berlin scene, I'm a camera. Oh yeah, the Near Dark Wilderness scene. Oh, I have no idea what the number was, but I can tell you how heavy it was. It was so heavy that when we were no, it wasn't that. It wasn't prep for a worst case scenario. It had to do with I will tell you what it had to do with in a second.
Needs this anymore.
Look, I'm hearing this whimpering. It was indeed because of who I was, and it was like, you know, it was. I will tell you in a second. Anyway, when I tell you how heavy this was, so you can get a sense. So we were on patrol, and I was carrying all this stuff. It was like just overburdened. It was an inappropriate amount of stuff, is what I'm trying to tell you. And when you're on patrol, you're all supposed to walk in a straight line so that it, obscures how many people are in the unit. So if you see footprints, you can't tell how many people were crossing, right? So it's really important that you all walk in a straight line. And we were walking. We got to a river. And when we got to the river, it's really important that we had to jump across. It was a creek. It was a small stream. It wasn't a river. It was like a stream. And we had to jump across all at the same point and land at the same point because, again, it obscures how many people there are. So I happened to be the last person in our convoy, in our patrol, mainly because I had the M6 machine gun. You want the person with the M60 in the back. And so everybody's like jumping across this creek, landing, jumping across, landing, jumping across, landing, as was I, because, that is what you do. What time is it? It is getting to be nighttime, so I'm going to start another fire, is what I'm going to do. But I think if I can get some firewood, that would probably be a little bit better. So I'm going to see if I can get some firewood first, and then I'm going to start a fire because I'm kind of running out of firewood. So I'm the last person to cross to jump across the stream. And when I jump across the stream, and this is, again, I cannot give you a number, but this will give you an indication of how much I was carrying. When I jumped across the stream and landed on the bank where we were supposed to land, I was carrying so much gear that my entire foot sunk into the bank past my knee. Like, because I was landing with all of the weight that I had on that one foot on this bank of the river that was a little bit loosened up because people had jumped on it. And I was, I sunk like deep into that bank of the river. So, I mean, I couldn't actually get out personally. Because it was past my knee, and I did not have the leverage. I couldn't pull myself out of the riverbank. It took two guys to pull me out of the riverbank is what happened, because I was in that deep. It took two people to like grab me and pull me out of the river, which I thought was pretty darn awesome. And by awesome, I was irritated. So the radio weighs 6.7, MCC is 10. So I think those two and the ammo as the extra 20. Yeah. So it was like an extra 20 on top of a full pack, which I cannot tell you how much that was, but it was a full pack. Volpez, maybe you know, yeah? You might know what a full pack is. Look, somebody is crying. Also, I need more. I probably need more wood. Max says, my writing is falling off. I'm working on the Ghost of a Medieval Minstrel that is preceded by the Sound of Tinkling. Oh, nice, nice. By the way, I'm looking for a place to make the next... look, I'm just leaving campfires everywhere around here is what I'm doing. This is just a... Look, there is someone alive. Sure, the instructors were not pleased. Imagine we find whoever's crying, that person there, and it's just Mackenzie. Am I caring too much right now? Some people could say that. Some people might say that I am. That is something that people might say, yes. But I am going to start a fire, which will get rid of some of that stuff, and sleep, which will mean I'll have to eat more, and then I will not be as... Yep, we're making camp, right? See, I mean, it's gonna be great. Thank you for the 15. So this was, so the question was, why did they do that to me?
Come on.
The question is, why did they make me carry an inappropriate amount of stuff? Because
Oh, yeah.
what I'm
Good one.
telling you is that it was an inappropriate amount of stuff. That was not an appropriate amount of stuff to carry, at all. And they should not have made me carry that much. But it wasn't actually that. That's what you'd think it was, but it was not that. It was still stupid though. So in PLDC, so PLDC is the primary leadership development course. Why don't I eat something? What am I going to eat? I will eat. I'm not too hungry, so I should just eat something that's not... Hey, somebody's alive out there. I can totally hear them. So... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have a soda. That's what I'll do. I'll just have a soda. It'll be fine. You bought some bells and stuff using it. Was it standard armor hazing? No, it wasn't really that either. It was so all right, PLDC, which is the primary leadership development course, and the primary leadership development course is I have a lot of liquid. It's fine. I feel really bad that I'm not finding this person right now. I'm gonna save. This person is crying, but I don't know where they are. It's fine. It's fine. Uh, it's okay. So primary leadership development course is we're gonna check out our uh, fabric clothes. Yeah, I know we just got to find some insulin. You know, it's what we got to do. Um, so, yeah, right now, but no, it's not. It's not for her. She doesn't actually need it herself personally. But you know, let's harvest this. So it is. So the primary leadership development course is the course you take if you want to become a sergeant. So like you cannot become a sergeant until you pass this course. We don't need this wool scarf. And the course itself, the PLDC course, is open to it's all MOSs. So like once you get past the, so if you're in, this person crying is making me very distressed. Let's repair this. So so there's 4 non-commissioned officers. There are 3 leadership courses. There's PLDC, which will let you become a Sergeant B5. And then there's BNOC, which is the basic non-commissioned officer course, which I think gets you E6. And then there's ANOC, which is the course that will... not as good. Just not as good. And that is the course that will let you become an E7. I totally hear crying. So, BNOC and ANOC are specific to your field. So, there's like military intelligence BNOC and ANOC. There's infantry BNOC and ANOC, right? So there's like a different BNOCs and ANOCs depending on... I do not think this Ragadown vest is going to be nearly as good, so we're just going to harvest it. But PLDC, I'm getting my point. So PLDC, though, is actually all of the... It's not MOS specific, so everybody, all people who want to become a sergeant, regardless of your job, go to PLDC. Which also means there are not that many slots open for PLDC, so you have to wait. You have to get in a slot, and I hear that person. So when I went, and so there are not that many slots, and the military intelligence unit that I was in had like 2 slots total, I think. So there were not many intel people. Yeah, there were not many intel people. It was mostly, I was in Germany at the time, it was mostly like infantry, tank, artillery. That was like mostly, it was a lot of combat arms. BNOCs and ANOCs, the ones you have to watch out for are Minox. You do have to watch out for Minox. They're dangerous. So let's see which is better. This is clearly not as good. So we are going to just harvest all of that. So when I went, it was like, there were about like 200 people total in that class. And of those 200 people, I would say 5 of those people were women. 4 or 5 total is what I would say. There were just not a lot of women. It was all men. It was all men and like 5 women. And at the time I had not transitioned, and so I was one of those 4 or 5 women total out of 200 people. And there were also like only 2 or 3 military intelligence people, mostly all combat arms people. And those combat arms people how do I put this? Did not respect anybody who was not combat arms. They thought that people who were combat arms were useless, and they did not respect them. And they did not respect military intelligence because they thought military intelligence was stupid. They didn't know why you would need military intelligence, what its use would be. I educated them on that one pretty quickly. They're like, what is your purpose? You don't even do anything. And I was like, well, if you think so, I can just not tell you where the minefields are when you're walking, and so you all die. I could just do that if you like, if you don't think we don't think we have a point. Yeah. And so, right, I'm dealing with people who have a hard time thinking that. Anyway, so they don't respect people who are military intelligence. They don't respect people, they've got their stuff going on. So which one is better? The long johns are way, way, way better. They didn't know what we did, so they were ignorant. But they also just basically didn't respect women as well. So let's wear that, and then let's harvest that. So you're in a situation where you have people who don't respect women, generally speaking, and right. So here I am. And I was. This was pre-transition, so I was presenting as a woman to them. That's what they were thinking, and I was doing a lot of leadership, is what I would say. I was doing a lot of leadership. I was the student first sergeant. I was doing I had to tell someone that his mother died. I was doing a lot of stuff at the time. But there's always going to be I kind of feel like these leather shoes cannot be as good, right? But also, let's I don't have enough firewood, people, and this disconcerts me a little bit. But you know what? It's fine. We're going to just harvest this. So I did a lot of leadership. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was in a lot of leadership positions at the time. I was doing, all the stuff you got to do. And we were out in the field, and we're cold again, and we're cold and wet, and we're going to have to start more fire. And there's definitely somebody out there. Also, we don't have enough fuel. I just want to share with you all of those things that make me very concerned. I do not have
One little fire.
the things.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I know. I know. It's not good. It's not good, everybody. I only have I have some torches I can use to sort of make this fire go a little bit longer, but it's not
Come on, little fire.
great. So anyway, the point is I'm out in the field, right? And I'm the only person who is being perceived of as a woman in this particular unit. And we're going to have to just add torches. This is not helping us much at all. This is bad. And most of these people that I'm, in the same unit as, they basically don't have a lot of respect. You know what I mean? They just don't have a lot of respect. So the instructors for this unit, you know what? It looks like I'm not even in a windbreak. Why am I not in a windbreak? I was in a windbreak. And I'm going to have to go to sleep. This is so.
I drink almost anything about now.
Don't worry, it's cool. We're gonna get you some stuff. So what it was about making me carry 3 persons worth of stuff was about. I hope this will just warm me up enough, but it's not ideal. Is what I'm trying to tell you. This was basically about. The instructors made me carry an inappropriate amount of stuff in order to show the men in the unit that I was tough. Well, they assumed that I would be tough enough to be able to drink to handle an inappropriate amount of stuff, without complaining, which I didn't. I didn't complain at all. I never complained about it, unlike Mackenzie, because I knew that if I'd complained about it, that would be the end of me. Complaining about it would be a really bad choice. That would be a very, very bad choice. That is not how you want to deal with things in the military, especially when people don't respect you. You don't want to complain. That would be bad. So, the wind might have changed, yeah. I don't like that that I'm not in a windbreak at all. Like, it really disconcerts me because I would like to go to sleep, you know? But because it's kind of sleepy time right now. And you know, but I can't sleep here. Wait, the instructors did that? Oh yeah, no, I did not volunteer to carry an inappropriate amount of stuff. That was not a thing that I did. I wasn't like, hey, I know it's a good idea. Why don't I carry an inappropriate amount of stuff? No, it was the instructors who did that. The instructors gave me... And also, just side note, tactically, that's a bad idea. You do not want one person carrying the ammo, the M16, and your radio, because if something happens to them, something happens to all of your stuff, right? Like, it's not wise tactically. Anyway, but they did it because by having me carry an inappropriate amount of stuff and do it, right, succeed at that task, then the people in the unit who were the dudes who did not respect women in general and also not intel, they had their attitude problems, they would then gain respect for me, which they did. So, yeah, that's what happened. No, I assumed you had a unit leader on rotation. They decided that, so I can't believe they did that. As a leader in training, I'd be like, yeah, no, they did it all right. And look, it worked. You know, like it did work. That was a thing that, it worked. I would really like to chop up, like, I am out of firewood and I only have like sticks, and I don't even have sticks. Like, I'm out. So it was just yeah. I don't think that the instructors thought of it as punishing me. I think that they thought of it as giving me an opportunity to excel, and prove that, like, I could do it. So, like, I don't think they thought of it as punishment. I think they thought of it as something positive, you know, in the end. I think that's how they were thinking about it. I am glad I didn't wreck my knees, is what I'll say about that one, you know. And it worked, I suppose. Because people were all like, oh, you're hardcore. Hey, trooper. Woo, woo, woo. So, and there's that, right? Opportunity for growth, AK. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. It is. I just want this torch to go out. Then we'll call it. Yeah. It was, it was what it was. It's not daylight, is it? Gosh. It's almost daytime, y'all. And I have proving a point that you are right to be there. Still, though, just big size. Yeah, no, I mean, it's stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, it's really, if you want to sort of put it in different words, using language I did not have as a 20-year-old, what I would say is they wanted to prove that I could do toxic masculinity just like anybody else could. And of course I can perform it. I'm an actor. I can perform anything. I didn't internalize it, and I knew it was stupid, but I also knew that it was a performance that I had to do, and I did, and I succeeded, and I got the respect, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Also, I will note that I tied for first place out of the entire class. Out of like the 200 and some people, I tied for
New day is dawning.
first place best record. So it was me and one other person. There was this one guy, and we both got the highest academic marks in PLDC. And so we were both tied, but you can only have one number one, right? So he and I both tied for number one in terms of our academics, but you can't have, oh, look. Okay. All right. Great. We'll take it.
Looks like the plane's passenger manifest.
It's good. By the way, while we're here, we're going to end real soon, but we're just going to have some coffee while we're here. And I understand that you're getting cold, but please understand that we don't have, I'm looking for wood. If I can get some wood, we'll be in a better position than we are right now. But we do not currently have any wood, and none of the wood I have found is giving me joy. So
Can use this.
we're doing our best. So we were tied for number one. Scandal, scandal, scandal. And they had it, but you can't have a tie. You have to break the tie somehow. So they needed to find some kind of tiebreaker to figure out which one of us would be number one. And decent genes cover up the naughty bits, which is important. So what they decided to do as the tiebreaker was to have us do a competition with each other, land navigation. So there's a land navigation course where they give you these instructions, like you start at a starting point. Wait. Not this person. Oh, this is a person. We found a person.
Oh God.
Oh,
God,
hey,
you're alive.
we found them. Oh. Oh, hey, we found a person.
I'm here. I'm here to help.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh,
It hurts.
oh. Don't die.
Stop.
Okay, all right. I've got a lot of stuff on me.
You've been in a crash. You're in
Okay,
shock. But I can help you.
Oh.
Just let me start a fire.
Oh, okay, that's a bit of a problem.
Far gone.
No, we can save you.
You've lost a lot of blood.
We can save you.
You have frostbite. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
I'm a doctor. I can help you.
okay.
Please.
No,
I want this to be over.
no, flashback. Oh. So she's a doctor, but I think she's like a research doctor.
Interesting.
Uh,
I wonder. Damn it.
she's like a researcher, it looks like to me. What are we working on?
Sleep Research Center. Dr.
Oh.
Greenwood speaking.
Oh,
Did you get it?
I told you not to call here.
I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
what are we talking about?
I am working on it.
It's getting worse. We have to do something.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You said you'd help. You said you had something that could help her.
I can't just look. It is in a secure area of the lab. I can't just walk out with it. There are security protocols and.
Astrid, it's getting worse. You have to do something. You understand that better than anyone.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I do.
What's going on here?
Find a way and get up here as soon as you can.
Do you think our son died? I mean, our son died. We had a child who
As soon
died,
as I
clearly.
can figure out how to.
What's up with these people
I'll
out there?
find a way to get it to you.
Have you asked Will?
No, it's been years since we. I haven't asked him yet.
Hmm.
Don't have time for this, Astrid. You need to do this, and soon.
I will. I'll fix it.
Yeah,
I promise I will get there.
Hawkeye, tell us about folate levels. Tell
I'm
us.
afraid it's happening again, Astrid. I'm afraid we'll lose her this
not gonna happen.
Oh my goodness.
Hurry, Astrid.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're in
Wait,
pain,
oh,
and you just want it to end, but I won't let you die out here.
okay. Well, this is not great because of the lack of fire material we don't have. When caring survivors, keep them warm, hydrated, and away from danger. Oh, okay. Let me press more info for, let's see, actions maybe? I feel like we're going to learn something. So, okay, while surviving, carrying survivors on your back, your mobility will be limited. The survivors will depend on you to keep them alive. That means warm, hydrated, and away from predators. You can also treat their injuries en route by placing them on the ground and diagnosing them. Once you've started carrying a survivor to safety, you won't be able to go indoors without them, or try and rescue more than one survivor at a time. Huh. Okay. So we have got a little bit of trouble in that we don't have materials to build a fire. Right? This is a problem that we have. We saved, right? Okay. This is probably the insulin. Yes, it is.
Found it.
Okay, we have the insulin, which is great. Yeah, no, I know. Look, I get it. I need wood. I need wood. I don't think it'll work out well
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
for us to keep going without finding wood. I think we need wood. I think that is a crucial situation. And we're in the middle of the woods, so we should be able to find wood. And I feel like that should be our priority. Oh, hey, maybe I can diagnose her. Let's diagnose. Let's diagnose. We're going to diagnose.
Look, okay?
It'll be fine. Blood loss. Hey, we can treat that affliction because we have a bandage.
There.
Boom.
That should be better.
Hey. Hey, look. That's good, right? And she's got no afflictions. She's just, cold and also thirsty. Can I feed her? Maybe I can only feed her when I'm carrying her. Right? Yeah, I think I can only feed her when I'm carrying her. So we're going to, look, we need to find wood. I need to find wood very, very badly so that I can start a fire, and I think I can't do anything like that until I'm carrying her.
I'll take it.
And so what I'm going to do is, my thought right now is to finish searching this crash site, which I don't think we have much more to search, actually. I think we're basically done searching the crash site. And then once we finish searching the crash site, I'm going to just see if we can find, look, materials for firewood. I'm not going to go much later.
This stuff will come in handy.
What I want to do is just pick up these materials for the firewood. And got a little bit of firewood. I'd like to get a little bit more. So my goal right now is to just finish scoping out this area
I hate being cold.
and then getting back to that woman. Or maybe we just get back to her right now. I think before we do anything with her, we have to pick her up. And if we pick her up... Because here's the thing. Astrid's super tired. You know what I mean? Like, she is kind of in an exhausted space. So... I have to assume you've never played Civilization, Trooper. Given that you are not currently playing Civilization, you would clearly have never stopped. Oh, you know what's interesting? I have played Civilization, but Civilization, I've got a number of games like Europa Universalis I played quite a lot of. But Europa Universalis is a game that is very difficult. Like games like Civilization, all those things are very difficult for me because they kind of don't ever end. And games that don't ever end are difficult for me because then I never end them. So here's what's what, y'all. I think I have to pick her up. Right? I think I have to pick her up. But you know what? We will find out that... I feel like this fire should warm me up, right? Like, right here, this fire should warm me up. It warms me up slowly. Oh, hey, you know what I could do? What if... my worry is that she's actually going to die. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is my worry. Because, like, she's losing... What is that, blood? She shouldn't be losing blood. Because I stopped that, right? We're gonna test something before we end. Because actually, she's not losing core body temperature. She's just not doing well. That's actually not hydration. That's blood. No, it is hydration. I need to give her water, but I don't think I can give her water unless I'm carrying her.
I've got you.
Okay, so here you go. This is it. I cannot give her water unless I'm carrying her. So, let us status open map drop place. Can I? How do I feed her? How do I give her fluids? How do I do that? Status. It looks like I can't. She's close to the fire already. That fire right there, and she's not actually losing body temperature. The question is, how do I? She's losing water, but I am not quite certain how I can feed her. So let's place her there.
Leave you behind.
I won't. I will not leave you behind. Oh, hey, look, I picked her up. So now can I... Okay, dehydration wrist. This is good. So now I can treat that affliction. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, so let us now build a fire here, and let's see. Like, I just want to make sure we can do this. Campcraft. Let's build this fire right here. And let's start that fire. Let's see what we can do. Because then she's going to be right near it, and then I hope it'll be okay. Because I gave her... What? No! Sorry, I failed to start that fire. That made me unhappy. Because it's not like I have a... Look, I'm going to go, but I just need this fire. I will not feel great if I cannot get this fire going. I know. Look, I know. Please, game, come on. You know, I do have some, what do you call it? I have some accelerant, I think.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, fire. Let's go. We got it. We got this. Up here in the mountain. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. We don't have a lot. It's kind of terrible. We just don't have a lot, is what I'm trying to tell you. We don't have a lot. But, how are you doing? Okay, so she is warming up. I'm warming up. She has got stuff. I am going to eat, this energy bar. And then I'm going to drink fluids. How much water do I have? Could have more, but could be worse, right? And I think I gotta sleep. Do you know what I mean? I think I have to sleep. We don't have a lot of time with this fire, which is very worrisome, but I don't even know if that's the problem. Is I don't know if I actually have enough. Oof. I'm gonna sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. I feel like that's probably a bad idea, but that's what I'm gonna do. I just need a place to put this there. Okay, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep for 8 hours. It's probably a bad idea. 7 hours. I'm worried about this. If this all, no, it wouldn't let me give her a coat, but I have to put her by the fire. How is she doing? How are you? She's worse, but I can... Oh, man. Hypothermia all the time.
I've done what I can.
Ooh, it looks like I'm still going. Okay, so... This is us, y'all. Is what we got. I'm gonna drink some fluids and pick her up and end the stream. But I do want you to know that I have some concerns. I have concerns. Gwen, I know. I know. You're cold. I know it. I know it. There are a lot of things I need to do right now, and I cannot do them because my life. But we're gonna save. That's it. We're saving. We don't have... Oh, we need fire stuff. I know. I know. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we have to quit the game now because I gotta go. Y'all. I'm very distressed about this woman that I have to save. She's like hanging out there and I want to help her. You know. So no, we're good. We're good. We're done. Finished. All right, everyone, I'm going. So what's what? Ooh. Stretch, everybody. It's good. A lot of progress. Here's what we're going to do, y'all. We are going to say goodbye. I want to say thank you. KY Hawkeye is hosting Critical Role tonight. Tomorrow, there's no stream. Saturday at noon, I'll be streaming The Outer Worlds here on this channel at noon Eastern, and I'll play 3 banjo songs for secret reasons. And then Sunday is my 5-year streamiversary from noon till noon. So come and check it out if you like. And then the week after is my last week in Atlanta. And there may or may not be Simply Divine. Depends on how it goes. We'll see. But there will definitely be The Long Dark. And also definitely there will be there'll be The Long Dark. So that's it. We will see. What I would say is, if you want, come and find me, hang out, follow, subscribe if you like. Follow me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter. You can also find me on YouTube, the archives of these shows, which is Trooper SJP. There's also a Patreon, which is Academic Foxhole, which goes to help pay for the cast for the RPGs that I'm running. And I'm going to put a surprise something on the Patreon. Give something to Patreons for the Christmas. And that's it. And thank you so much for being here. And I adore you all. And I'm going to think about this woman and figure out... We just don't have enough firewood. I used all my coal earlier. We'll find it. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. I think the idea of maybe dropping a bunch of stuff and then running around, seeing if we can find fire burning material and then bring it back might be good. So that's what we got. I'm going. I'm going to get some dinner and I will see you all. I will catch you on the flip side, my friends. Take care and keep in your mind this woman that we found and we're going to come up with a strategy. All right. Take care, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.